An unfathomable emptiness fills the space between your bones as you are set adrift amongst an infinite black void. There is nothing. There has always been nothing. There will always be nothing. In fact, who are you to dare dream these visions of life and color, to defy the omnipotent silence surrounding you, to organize your being into experiences of conscious thought and emotion? Who are you at all? Hey everyone.
And we have an answer.
Welcome back.
We have an answer.
answer.
Only integers can be even or odd, so decimals do not count.
Okay, good to know.
Yep.
YouTube, you heard it here first.
And that is scientific, not a fact.
So,
People are
now
doing
that
ASMR of me rummaging through my
everyone
notes.
has seen the intro, including all of you, we rejoin our adventure in a void of nothingness. Each of you wrestling with what you know reality to be as it falls asunder all around you. You begin to not so much actively forget, but
she did it. So I just hadn't rolled them yet.
And the thunder rolling outside.
not so much actively forget, but slowly cease to remember what you were doing, where you were, your name.
Wait, we don't
As
remember
you-
anything?
Drift further and further into the darkness,
Elements have a good memory.
forcing your eyes as wide as you can. There is nothing to see. But one of you is not in this void.
Oh my god.
Sarnorin, you stand in a
Oh, now he's
Small-
pissed.
room very similar to the underground of Vidnica.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll ask you now, would you like to do this part alone?
No, that's fine.
Okay. As you observe your surroundings,
I knew you could handle it.
Oh my god, I have so many goosebumps right now. Holy shit.
every so often the room trembles as a low rumble, the sound of thunder, pushes up against the outside of whatever structure you're within. Dust falls from the low ceiling, forming ghost-like clouds of dust in the air before you. That cloud of dust begins to coalesce and swirl in a central location, and it glows with a pale blue light. Thank you, Father.
Is this real?
As long as I can keep it so.
How long do we have?
Not long. But I wanted to take this moment. We wanted to take this moment to properly thank you.
For what? I didn't save you.
You've set us free. You've set me free from my prison. Now release yourself from yours.
I don't know how. I've lived on the other side of that cage for so long. I've forgotten how to get out.
I can't tell you how, but I can tell you I know you've dedicated all these years to helping me, helping us. You never owed us salvation, and yet you've delivered it to us. Take the rest of this time that you have for yourself. Better the world if you want. You don't owe me, you don't owe us anything. It's okay.
You know, you would have made an excellent doctor.
I've had a lot of time to think about what might have been. But with you out in the world, now that my soul is free, I could want for nothing. As you sit there and this shade of blue forms the barest of shapes of your son, you do lay eyes on his face again. But the moment is short-lived as the room rumbles once again. More dust falls. Bricks begin falling off the walls, and between the now missing bricks and those holes, you can see out into pitch darkness as light would shining inwards into a room in the morning. Instead, darkness seems to pierce into and suck out any glimmer of light.
I see.
Time runs short. They need you.
Oh, I hate it when you're right. I love you, son.
I love you. We'll give what power we have left to see you out of this place, though I'm not entirely sure where you may end up.
You know me. I'll find my way.
I know you will. You found your way here.
God, I miss you.
I will miss you. And with that, the bluish glow that represented your son's voice up to this point cascades and swirls, forming a sort of ambient glow around you. Just as the room begins to quake even further, the walls are coming down. Through the holes now, you don't only see darkness, you see your friends. The glow extends to them as well as it swells, piercing this inky black. And all of you suddenly begin to remember. There is more than nothing. There is something worth fighting for. You need to wake up. All of you teleport to a small island surrounded by stars.
Did we close the door or destroy it?
I don't think either.
Either. We destroyed
turned it
her.
off. Yeah.
Destroyed her, and then we got sucked into
Yeah.
something.
The big suck.
Okay. Did it look like the swamp where we were? It was just nothing.
It was just nothing.
We was dead.
As you all
So we were back in
shoot awake, Sarnorin included, you discover that you are on the ground of an isle amongst the stars, covered in a odd purple ichor. It's easy enough to clean off, but it is a bit unsightly and unnerving. What would you like to do?
I'm looking for Locust.
Do we remember anything?
You remember everything that happened. The only thing that you all wouldn't know is what Sarnorin just experienced.
Dumbledore
Yeah.
in the train station moment. Yeah.
How big is this landmass? Like, can we see like each edge of it?
Make a perception check for me.
You trying to tighten up?
Oh man,
Twist on a little
not very good.
Twist a little bit, but
19.
12.
I was about to say, you can't quite see the end of the aisle, but you can tell just from its shape behind you that it's likely not very big.
Okay.
What you do see is a singular structure out in front of you that appears to be a mass of stone and brick. You'd hesitate to call it a castle. But it more or less is two stony spires, two chimneys that sort of ascend into the sky. And at the front, a large double door entrance.
Is it just us, or like I know you were asking about Locust, and then also for the two others that were with us. Even though one of them
Locust?
went invisible.
Theo and
Theo,
other
and what's
person.
his name?
Unam.
Lokith is not here.
Okay.
Unam is there. But Thiel is also missing.
I would sending to
I know. What an
Locust,
asshole.
Okay.
and it does cross planes.
Mhm.
Theo,
Um,
Theo, where are you?
Shoot out some
invisible?
sparks, Theo. Let us know you're there.
Are you safe?
Feeling for Theo.
The last thing I remember
Feeling-
is the island falling and then
Press to digitate
darkness.
my shoe if you can hear me.
Yeah.
You get no response.
Fun!
You do distinctly feel the sending.
Fail.
No.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't fail. It succeeds. Like this, the casting works, but you don't get a response.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool beans.
The goop that's like
Mhm.
on us. So does it feel like it's causing any harm at all? Like
Is it exfoliating?
ooh, so soft. It's like being at the beach.
It's so it's funny that you asked. I feel like you would know about this. It feels kind of like a numbing gel, like almost
What
almost
happened to our face
yeah. It's not. It just
when we had the
oh
first?
I don't know. I thought this might like ultrasoundy stuff. I don't know.
Oh, ultrasound. Okay.
I thought you meant Arsinoe. I was like,
Me
we
too, I
had
was
the
like-
first.
No.
It
I was
like numbed us.
What happened to me that I
No, it's-
blocked out?
They did numb us.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I thought.
But I even forgot about that.
Yeah.
We had to like dunk our hands in water and stuff. But I was like, what the fuck happened to me,
That was
guys?
my
Like,
face, I should've-
when have I been numb?
It doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't hurt, but it does. The parts of your skin where it's made contact are increasingly becoming more and more numb. As of right now, it's more or less just sort of a tingly
Were we all
sensation.
covered in it?
Yeah.
I would
Taffy,
immediately
Taffy,
press
yeah.
to agitate all of us.
That's what, yeah, I was about to start being like very alert.
Yeah.
Prestigious. I don't know what it's called.
Clean.
Wingardium
Clean,
Leviosa.
as,
Get out the cube.
as all of you are, as all of you are made clean,
No feeling.
Unam sort of comes to his senses as he begins looking. Where's Theo?
I don't know. Can you contact her?
No. I
Theo.
Yeah, what was that?
She's invisible, right?
I don't think she's
No.
here.
You can still see her when
was.
she's
I would
invisible.
still be able to
Yeah.
see her, but she's not here.
She's not here at all.
I assume
I also tried
that
sending.
I can't see her.
you can't see
Okay.
her.
I also tried sending to Lokith and didn't get a response. So I don't know. Where are we?
It looks like the only thing is
Can we
the
see
thing
Vidnica
ahead.
from here?
Aside from this island, I mean, it's just starry space, Oort clouds.
So not
It's
even
not
like
when
water.
we look over, like the edge.
Yeah.
Is it round or are we flat Earth in it?
I'll say Sarnorin make a perception check since he did ask first, and you've already kind of made one.
Is it like Tiny Planet?
Is
like,
it
you just like keep going
17.
around.
Looking over the edge, you see other assortments of floating rock, but you see nothing that resembles Vidnica.
What happens when we jump here? When I jump up.
Oh, I thought you meant off. I was like,
No.
Just jump into the abyss.
Yeah, it's the same thing that happens at other islands.
yeah.
You fall off.
The same as what would happen on the material plane. You feel yourself fall back
So
to
we're
the
not on the
ground.
material plane.
No, I think that much is
pretty
pretty
obvious.
obvious.
You're on the bread plane.
Got it out of him. On the mail plane. You can tell. Little balls.
Arsinoe, can you see
That's a
anything?
great idea. I'm going to do that. I do that.
Okay.
I forgot about it.
Your eyeball? Well, I have a spell that gives me that too, but it's 6th level. So, I was like, can you do it?
Looking out across this endless sea of stars, you are not granted with anything that you couldn't see already, but turning around towards the structure that you noticed before, you see that the large wooden doors are actually just one small wooden door. Just a
Like
Willy
the doors
Wonka
that we
stuff.
saw before.
yeah to enter into whatever this structure is.
So we did go
fake
through the
doors.
doors.
No.
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 Real fake door.
We're standing outside looking at the
We're standing
doors.
outside.
What,
And there's like...
there's a structure in front
Nope,
of us.
doesn't
Yeah.
go
Yeah,
anywhere.
there's
I
a
missed
structure.
that.
Yeah,
That's
we're
okay.
going in
Nope,
yet.
doesn't go anywhere.
What does it look like? A building? Like what it?
It's not necessarily like a structure is what you would know, but it is made of brick and cobblestone, sort of haphazardly thrown together, and it's more or less a large structure that ascends into two separate columns into the sky.
Taffy, can you go check for traps over there?
Sure, I can.
I got that.
Did you see anything with your eye?
I don't know. Explain what I see.
I do have the
I said I explained what I see, but I also
traps.
kind of forgot what
Do I?
Alex said.
The double doors that lead into
I
this
have the
structure that
fine
look
traps
large
now.
and grand are
Uh-huh.
actually just a small, like normal sized door.
It's just normal looking.
Just normal
Okay,
looking
I'll
door.
go check for traps.
Okay.
I have the find trap spell. I don't know if y'all want me to do
You
it.
can check for
Yeah.
traps.
Yeah, that's fine too.
So I would
I just
get.
know we never use Morgan's rogueness.
I would.
Talk to Alex about dropping it today.
Are you serious? That's awesome.
Well, I'm
www.realfakedoors.com.
Real
Nice.
fake doors. Yes.
Come on down to real fake doors.
This one doesn't go anywhere. This one ain't even open.
Monsters Inc.
So yeah, I'd get within
The website
like.
is real.
Oh,
I'd
God.
get within like 60 to 40 feet
But
of
the doors are
of the
fake?
doors.
Okay.
If we're not already that close. and then cast it. So anything with 120 feet. I sense the presence of that trap.
A bunch of mouse traps just come up flying.
Within
all around
range
us.
that is within line of sight. So
Like mechanical trap.
So it says a trap for the purpose of the spell includes anything that would inflict a sudden or unexpected effect you consider harmful or undesirable, which was specifically intended as such by its creator.
I don't want those undesirable.
Got it.
Thus, the spell would have, sense the effects of the alarm spell, glyphs of warding, or weakness in the floor, unstable ceiling, or a hidden sinkhole.
You sense that the door, something is off about it. And I say that because it may not necessarily be a trap, but it is something.
Like 10 sinkholes.
Something's weird about that door.
Something's weird.
Why is he
about the
talking
door.
like that?
It's a trap. You missed a golden opportunity.
Does it tell you the nature of whatever it is?
It says
Tells you the nurture
this
of
spell merely reveals that a trap is present. Oh, so I don't learn the location of each trap, but you do learn the general nature of the danger posed by a trap you sense.
Okay. More or less,
Explode.
you're sensing that there is something off about this door.
The columns in the sky.
The
how
door is
close are
off.
They like
door
this
is
close, or they? Like,
It's worth noting
on.
that Arsinoe would have already shared with you that she knows it's an
fake
illusion.
door?
Yeah. Well, the big door is actually just a normal door.
yeah, that's. I mean, that's a real fake door right there.
I can't believe we're getting stuck on this part.
I'll just go open the door.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to step in.
Okay.
Does it open to me or inside?
It opens inwards.
Nah, I'm just going to push it open.
Okay.
She's kicking it.
I'll pull it.
But I'll be
Okay.
standing with my
Yes.
with my dagger ready for sneak attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I never get to use it.
There you go.
As you
Sneak.
push
Yeah, I
the
don't
door
think it's
open,
Feel.
surprisingly, the mirage, more or less, that Arsinoe has pointed out, holds its shape. These large double doors open up, and before you, you see a small room about 30 foot by 30 foot.
30 by 30, baby.
It's just a square room, with nothing in it except for a door straight ahead and 2 doors on either side.
Okay, wait. Before you go in, I'm gonna look at it with my still up
She
third
sees
eye.
4 doors.
All right.
Sedan.
Looks like the same thing that Alex just explained. He's about to see us.
All of it looks exactly the same, yeah.
Okay.
So it
What did it
opens
look
into
like whenever
a...
the fake doors opened? Like whenever just the little
To
one
her.
opened?
Yeah, to you, it just looked like the little door opened.
So it opens into like a hallway?
It's just a room, a 30 by 30 foot room, just a
Where-
square room.
Where is the little door?
I'm gonna go point out the little door. Like trace it.
I'm gonna try to walk through, not right there on the big door,
No. Oh.
not
I
where the
understand.
little door is.
Yes, you're gonna
On the
hit,
big
like,
door, like
stone
not
or
as I
something.
walk through.
Stuck on
I'm
these
gonna
doors.
put my
We're
hand
just
through
assholes.
Through what? Like where?
the big door, but not
it's
where
a
the little door
doorway.
is.
Well, he's doing that.
He thinks it's a
Sarnorin is just gonna
portal.
pass by
Yeah.
And just walk through the small door.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking it was a portal. I was thinking more that it's like an illusion, and that actually there's just
Well, like,
stone.
we-
An illusion.
We
What
can
are you
see
hiding?
beyond the big door, but there's only a little door. So Cheryl's like, how do
how is no?
that the illusion shows more than the little? He's like, what?
It defies the senses, boggles the mind, because when you push your
Really
hand
boggles
through,
the
it goes straight into the room.
He's still gonna go through the
Oh
little
my
door,
gosh!
but he's
let's walk in at
satisfied
the same
by this.
time. Like let's walk in together, like through the
Taffy's
big
How
doors.
wide is this doorway?
Taffy's in the
The
room.
large,
Taj
I
Mahal?
mean, the illusion, the large door is large enough to fit
All of
2
us?
of you, basically.
The width
walking
of
at
the
same
party.
time.
Red Rover, Mammon right over.
Yes.
Welcome to my door.
So we're in the room now.
Yeah, Cheryl go back through the little door.
Here's my
but-
crib.
You go back through?
Well, no, I put my hand and then I'm like, okay, I guess it works. I'm still going through there though.
Just in case.
Yeah, just in case.
So all of you cross through the threshold.
Something's weird about the door.
Yes.
That's what I learned.
You
I
all
think what you learned is that it was an illusion.
you all enter this room,
What are you hiding?
which again is 30 foot by 30 foot.
How many is that? 30 by 30?
Yeah. It's basically comprised of a door straight ahead and 2 on either side.
Okay.
Square feet.
But as you all enter,
Yes.
the door behind you,
The little one or the big one?
Yes.
well, on this side it's a little one.
Wait, when we look
now-
out the door.
Wonka
Wait, when we
shit
look when we
going
look
on,
out
man.
the when we shit.
Yes.
When we look out the door, is everything huge now?
No.
Okay.
Did we Alice in Wonderland
Yeah, I was
ourselves?
like, are we really tiny?
The way that we eat me and drink me is sitting on the table.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta walk through a door and figure out when we re-enter the same door and like just
We're
try
gonna
different
Scooby-Doo this
paths.
shit.
Dude, we are so good at Scooby-Doo.
I bet it's just a good old dungeon crawl.
Good old
We
Dungeons
haven't
and
had one of
Dragons.
those in a while.
Knowing
So-
Alex, it's a dungeon crawl with a twist.
Oh, absolutely.
It's more like a tunnel.
As
be
you
a
enter,
house of
the
mirrors.
door behind you closes, and you realize that all 4 of these doors around you look exactly the same.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, mother.
What about to my eye? Do they all still look exactly the same?
Yes.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
What about to
What
my
about
eye?
to my eye?
Yes.
Can I mark the doors?
Sure. How do you intend to do that?
Pee on them.
PCs.
Give them 1 second.
Y'all are all so gross. Y'all
Who
are
will we
so
be?
gross. Oh my gosh.
So I do have.
Something we
Pee on
don't
them,
need.
poop on them.
It's, you leave a smell behind. There's a visual.
I have Tinker's
Yeah,
tools.
that's
And
Okay.
he's got advantage
So
on
I'd
smell
like
checks.
to carve
Gross.
Yeah.
Put smells
a
in my
1,
mouth.
2, 3,
Smell
and
from-
4
I
Oh.
really don't want to.
in the doors.
Okay.
Will that be too hard for you to keep track of?
It will
Just
not.
Throwing up down the hall.
Just give me 1 second.
Yeah, we'll just follow the trail of Cheryl's vomit.
This is getting like really gross. It's gonna make me actually throw up in real life. Like,
Just make sure
Okay,
you do
we'll
it. Make sure you
stop.
do it
No,
in
we'll
there.
stop. Just
Yeah,
stop.
do it at the door.
Just stop. Just stop.
I do that once.
a client literally talked about throw up yesterday for a while, and she thought it was really funny, and then I threw up after.
Oh
and
my
I was
God.
like,
You should
That is really
It
funny.
really is.
That is
You
hilarious.
should have pulled a pan and just thrown up right in front of her.
I mean, she's 12, so I felt like that wasn't like.
That's a little dick.
That's a little-
Yeah, it's a
dickish.
little- But she was doing it because she thought it was. She was like, "Wouldn't it be funny if you threw up on me and then I threw up on you and then we fell in it?" And I was like, "Stop talking."
Oh
about
my
this.
god.
You're gonna make
This is
yourself
not
throw
why
up.
you're in
Let's
therapy.
stop.
Anyway, tell me what order you're marking the doors, and I will.
I was gonna do the one we walked in is 1, and then to the left. 2, 3,
Okay,
4.
so clockwise. Perfect. I don't need to mark anything.
No,
Yeah, clockwise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, why are we
clockwise.
just numbering them?
Yeah, I heard.
Just in
Take it
case
back
this is
now,
a
y'all.
House of Mirrors type shit, then we know.
If we walk through 2 and we come out 1, we know too bad.
Yeah.
Or good.
I'm thinking of the mini game on Mario Party where you have to go down
Yes.
and you
Yep.
go into one door
Yep.
and you come out the
Yep.
other.
Yes.
I'm numbering my doors.
Yep.
Okay. You're successfully able to carve in the numbers
Do they
into the
disappear
door.
when I turn around?
No, they're still there.
What if we all close our eyes at the same time for 3 seconds? And then open them. Is everything still there?
I'm not gonna
Cheryl
close my eyes
wouldn't
for
do
3
it.
seconds.
So
I don't know. So it's just Ren that closes eyes for 3 seconds.
we're all gonna jump on 3, guys. 1,
They're still there. It's still there.
All of us are landing on 3. He's like, "Holy shit!"
So it's still there. So
Yeah.
that's good. I was trying to see if we didn't see them. I was trying to see if we all didn't see them anymore.
if they would go away.
If they would go away.
Like mystery men.
Like if we stepped out
No,
of the
yes,
door,
no,
if
I understand,
the
yes.
description would go away, and then
Yes,
none of you guys
yeah.
close your eyes. So it's just me fucking closing my eyes.
Oh, like if we're not looking at it.
He's
Yeah.
fully
Yes.
committed. He's believing everybody's gonna
Oh
do
yeah,
it.
yeah. Because why would you guys not? This is a great
You didn't
idea.
explain it. Like we're just gonna close our
All right,
eyes.
what if everybody close their eyes for 3 seconds?
1, 2, 3. All right.
Yeah, everything's still the same.
Did you actually explain it to us?
He didn't.
Yeah, I would have explained it to you.
Is there light coming out from any of the doorways?
Is there
Make a
darkness coming out
perception
from any
check
of the
for me.
doorways? Is there darkness coming out from any of the doorways?
Make a perception check for me.
All right.
Is there smell coming out of any of the doorways?
There's dim light coming out of all the
What other
doorways.
senses we got?
Oh my God! Why are you guys being
24. Okay.
Oh,
Because
patience is very low today.
we
I'm
missed
so
we
sorry.
missed a
2
week.
weeks, yeah.
All the doors have seemingly no light coming from behind them. But as you sort of analyze your surroundings and look upwards, you realize that this room has no ceiling, at least none that you can see.
What is it?
It just continues.
Forever.
Like darkness?
Can I fly all the way up to my max speed and see if I see anything above it? Above it?
Sure. As you begin to fly upwards, you eventually do come to a stone ceiling. Make an investigation check for me.
Does she appear under us?
20 not natural.
Oh.
20. Nice.
DC was 19 probably.
As you get close to it, you can hear not mechanical sounds, but sort of like
Gloopy sound.
sounds that you would associate with some sort of magical enchantment just behind the ceiling.
Like when Edward's skin shines and it's like.
Yeah, like that.
I've
There are
been
like
watching a lot of
chimes
Twilight
more or
since
less
that.
behind it.
Okay. Can I actually physically touch it?
Yeah,
What happens to her?
Can I?
you blow up.
Okay.
Oh.
Cool. Well, Taffy's dead.
Thanks for offering the microphone.
Oh, this one doesn't. I don't have investigate on this one. Is that in what it's called?
What?
Investigation.
No, there's one where you can. I have it on my other character. You can.
Oh, a spell. I thought you were talking
Yeah.
about
What
a
is
skill.
that called?
I have no idea.
Arcana?
No, it's a spell, and I can touch something and find out what it is, and I can cast it.
Identify?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I knew it started with an
Don't
I.
you have it
I
in
thought
your-
I thought I had that, but I
You
don't.
have it?
No, I have it on my other character. That's why I got confused. Okay. How far up am I? Can I tell?
By your best estimation, you are about 80 feet up.
80 feet.
I can still shoot her with Eldritch Blast.
All right. So I'll come back down and I'll
Convenient.
let everyone know that there is a
Thank God.
magical ceiling above us,
Mm-hmm.
80 feet above.
Does the
this feel
floor be magical?
I'm gonna look at it with my eyeball.
Doesn't look like
Does
it.
this
It is not an illusion.
I want to
Can-
open all the doors.
does this feel
Not go through any of them,
similar?
but open all of them.
Okay.
Order.
As
Well,
you
one first. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4.
opening all the doors, including the one you came through, you see a room that looks just like the one you're in.
Can I see that there are also numbered doors in those rooms?
Open.
Looking through, they are not numbered.
Ha. Okay. Just making
Are
sure.
they open?
They are not open.
Can I? This is a rules question.
Who has
Can I
sending?
teleport?
This happened in the Matrix, I
Teleport.
think.
Can I teleport
anything
through
to say?
things?
So we should
Yes,
send
message.
people.
Yeah.
We should-
Like, would
well,
I
it
be
depends on
able-
what you're doing. You,
Rooms
most
that
things
way.
require you to see where you're going.
Message outside of-
Oh, so I wouldn't be able to teleport like on
Like
top
you
of
couldn't
the roof.
misty step.
What spell are you using?
I thought you should
Misty
have
step.
So I can't.
You have to
misty
see where
step
you're
on
going.
Top of the roof.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Good idea though.
So all three of the rooms look exactly the same, except the one we just came through.
No, all of them.
Oh,
Oh, now all of them look.
all of them
all
look
of them
exactly
have-
the same.
Ah, damn. Okay,
As
wait.
the one
okay.
we're in, minus
What if
the
we
numbers on the
close
door.
them and then open the one that was already there?
Mm-hmm.
Can we see the outside anymore?
Well, I started with that one.
Yeah, it's you.
Yeah.
The
It's just
outside
the
is.
room?
Yeah, it's just a room.
Yeah. I started with that one and then moved around.
All right, I say we go in all of them. We go together.
We have to find the keymaker.
Why do you keep doing that? It's the second time you've had a voice change.
That was a Matrix reference.
Do you have banishment?
Yes.
Can we just get out of this?
No, that's not fun. Don't do it.
It could be fun.
Oh, he's gonna try, and Alex won't
I
let
was gonna
it.
counterspell him or some shit.
I do
Counterspell
have 3
Alex.
casts of banishment.
And then
I
short
want to
rest
figure it
and
out,
the other
damn
two.
it. We just had a long rest. I mean, if we have to fight, we're
Yeah,
fully rested.
I love how all of you are not engaging with the puzzle. You're just like,
How do we leave?
how do we break it? We just want to break this, whatever it is.
I was about to ask if I could
Can
like
you blame us?
parkour
We're in a
my way
strange
up
place
the-
after we just
the
almost
pillars.
died.
This is literally the first puzzle I put in any campaign. You guys are like, break it instantly.
That's the out. That's the.
I was literally about to suggest that we
that's fine.
fly up the pillars because all of us have the
Well,
ability to fly.
I already
no,
flew
but
to the
but you
top.
flew inside. I was saying we should fly outside.
Oh, well, we can't go outside.
I
now.
know.
I got
Now I
you.
know. But that was going to be my suggestion.
Yeah, I can banish 3 of us.
I have a question.
3 of us.
And then,
Two of you
and
are
then
fine.
rest for an
If
hour,
I
and then
Put
banish
like
someone. in the
other
other
one
two.
foot.
Yeah.
If I stand like in between two
Can you
doorways.
banish yourself?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we
It
all got to
says-
go together.
If I like peek my way through, and then can I come right back?
You can send one creature that you can
Taffy?
see within
Which
range
door are
of
you
another
doing it to?
player
Which
in
door are you-
existence, and you are a creature.
2.
Can you
So
see
that's
yourself?
this one to the left.
Assuming we came in this way.
Yeah. Oh,
Hey, buddy.
Oh wait, which way did we come in?
Welcome.
we came in
back.
towards me.
Towards him.
So
So
this
she's
way.
going out of. That's 1,
What did you
2,
like
3, 4.
Okay,
Yeah.
We're
thank
going
you.
out
All
back.
right.
We're going
I
back
was-
1.
I was
Two.
different.
Really
Why
good.
two?
She's, I don't know. She's picked 2.
Morgan has already
Let's send
picked.
her through 2, and
No,
we'll go
so
through
I'm
1.
just standing between the doorways.
She
I'm gonna
didn't
have
go all
one
the way
titty
in.
in one and one titty in the other.
Just titties though.
Just titties.
Where's the rest of your body? I don't know.
No matter, just titties.
Dude.
Rin
So
banished the rest of her body.
Bodiless titties.
She just
Taffy
pulled
just like
titties out
touching
of
them.
This is what I want in real life, man.
Detachable.
Hang her up at the
So
Poor
end.
Alex.
when I stand between the
Detaches her
doorways, I'm trying to see if I can get back to where I came from.
As you step between the doorway, 1 foot in one room and 1 foot in the other, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Nice.
You're gonna
Door
like
is gonna
fall.
slice you in half.
You're just gonna,
19.
fall.
You feel yourself beginning to fall into the room that you just stepped into.
Okay.
I'll like pull her
I'll
back in.
immediately
But you-
Misty step myself back
Well,
in.
you catch yourself, and
okay,
you're
okay.
able to stay in the room
Okay.
that you're in.
So it seems like that's a false bottom.
It's like pulling
Say
you in.
let's figure it out.
Make
Let's
a.
just go.
You can make an investigation check.
Did
because
it
you-
appear like to our eyes that she fell over an edge? Like maybe this doorway is the up of the next room?
Is it on like an incline or like a step?
You know, are we having a portal situation?
More or less?
Okay.
Yeah.
It looked like she tumbled over the side.
Like
Two-way.
a force was pulling her that way.
Got it.
And it was causing her to fall.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
D-force.
So whenever
so
I
we're in the
was
ceiling. of the-
hanging on the edge, did it feel like
Yeah.
I was like
Alright.
falling off of an
Mhm.
edge? Okay.
Yeah,
Upward.
some serious
I rolled a
Downward.
9 on investigation.
Into the room.
So now I would like to
Oh,
lay
I
on
wanna-
my stomach
Mm-hmm.
and put my head and my arms through to see what I can see. And I'm gonna tell Arsinoe to hold my feet.
I'm just
Two
gonna throw
arms
an
reach
arrow.
out and rip you through the
as
door.
as that's happening, I'm gonna throw an arrow.
Okay.
I want to know where the arrow goes.
Um,
It's gonna hit Rin.
He's closing his eyes.
Have y'all ever seen grown-ups when they shoot?
as you throw the arrow in, the trajectory is true. It arcs, and then the second it crosses the door frame, it actually descends a
Faster.
little bit more rapidly.
There's more.
All right, watch
odd
out.
angle. As it clambers to the floor, it begins to roll towards the opposite side of the
But
room.
we could see all of that.
Oh, so it hits the door?
It goes through the door, hits the floor a little faster than you'd expect,
It's like,
Yeah.
and as it hits the floor, it begins to roll and tumble towards the
room is
opposite
slanted.
side of that
Okay,
room.
so the room is.
It's like a Willy Wonka room.
Yeah.
Did it
However-
look bigger when it or smaller when it went through? Did it big? Did it in big?
Did my
Nothing else
Did
changed.
it in
when
big
I
and or
walked
in small?
in, and I felt like I was falling. Did my foot ever touch the floor?
big
Yeah.
arrow.
Oh, I thought that the floor.
We're getting
I never
dumber
touched
as a
it.
race.
Okay, so the room is just slanted. Is what it seems
Phone
like.
is ringing.
You might guess that.
Okay.
It seems like that might be the case.
What if we throw stuff
I think
into
it's
the
your
other
phone.
rooms
No,
too?
My
I think
phone?
It's
It's the
a
music.
sound effect in
It's
the
the
song.
music.
No, it
No,
isn't.
that's a phone ringing.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it
No.
is.
It's the song.
Shut up.
Shh.
Pause the music.
It just stopped.
Yeah, because it's the music.
It is not the music.
It's a promise, guys.
It's not going anymore. And it's not. The
I don't think
music.
it matters that much, but
It's
I have
your
Do Not Disturb on,
Is
so
it,
it's not.
my phone?
phone. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Well, no, because then I would have gotten it on here.
Nope. It's coming from.
So I want to throw stuff into all the rooms too. Do they do the same thing where they tumble away from the entrance, or no? To make it easy on you, I'll start with
Something is
3,
over
4,
there.
then 1.
Okay. More or less, yes. They just tumble opposite
Of
the
door.
direction that you're moving into.
All of them.
Yeah.
So
We've
they
learned
all.
nothing.
So they all went.
All
away
of
from the
them.
door.
So all
Away
of
from the
rooms
door that
are
you're walking
exactly the
through,
same,
yeah.
Yeah.
Looking into them.
All
I
the
think
rooms
I,
do
I
this.
think
Yep.
we have
Yeah,
to
we're on
try it.
top.
I think it's not one of these doors that gets us out in this room. I think it's another door in another room that
Okay,
gets us
so-
out.
But there's no
Let's-
visible
That-
difference between any
what?
of the
Yeah.
doors.
So we're just. I'm
It's
gonna
all
sit
rooms.
on my butt,
There is no exit.
and I'm gonna roll a d4, and I'm gonna see what door I slide through.
So there was no difference
4.
in speed or anything?
is,
Like
I
at all?
think if we go
Nope.
into this one,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then we try a different door in that room.
What door?
Maybe
Maybe.
that
Taffy
is
is
actually
on
the
her butt,
exit.
sliding into room 4
Why
Into
are you
room 4.
sliding?
because
Why?
the rooms are.
There's
She doesn't want to fall, so if
Oh,
the center
okay.
of gravity is like lower, then she's fine. Yeah.
I was just
What I'm
imagining.
picturing is scooting. Yes,
No, the rooms are all slanted. We just discussed it.
I'm just picturing you
As you cross
scooting
the,
from the middle of the room.
as you
Oh my
cross
gosh.
the threshold, you do begin to slide across the room, But distinctly, as you look back, you see that you're on the same plane. Like basically, it's just flat.
How'd you do this?
But as you get to the opposite side of the room that you've just entered, you try to stand up and realize that more or less standing up means positioning a foot on the wall and a foot on the ground. So it's like at a diagonal.
But the room looks normal to us.
Room looks normal.
It looks the same as this room, only it's wonky
Does
gravity.
anyone have
Yep.
dispel magic?
I do.
So do I.
Can I do that?
I sometimes.
You may try.
Dispelled the possible magic.
I'd like
I
to
don't
change
know.
the slant.
You
of the
die
building.
because you're in a room that doesn't exist.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
It just
dispel-
jettisons you into a different
I'll cast
room.
Dispel Magic.
Okay. At what?
4.
Okay.
No, I think. Do you have to cast it at something, or it just dispels magic around you? Huh?
No, I have to
Choose
choose
one
a-
creature, object, or
Oh,
magical
okay.
effect within range.
Yeah.
So a magical effect. This place.
The gravity,
This land-
or
Object. This entire plane.
No, I'll cast it on the like. Can I cast it on a room, or does it have to be like the walls or the floor?
I would say walls, floor, door, ceiling,
Or all of those are ors.
or yeah.
Okay.
For a boat.
second time.
Floors.
Okay. As you cast
What's it
the
get?
magic against the floor, you wait for a moment, bracing yourself, expecting you to be able to stand on the floor again, but nothing changes.
Do I need to make any ability checks or no?
What does it look like?
You can make an Arcana check if you'd like.
Well, I'm saying it
Cheryl's
says
gonna follow her.
for each spell of 4th level or higher, I have to make an ability check, but I don't know. if I
Oh,
need to.
well. Okay.
Do I
Sure.
need-
Cheryl's-
what do I need to make? Just tell
Make
me.
an Arcana check.
Cheryl's gonna try to follow her in, but make it to not to one of the side doors, not the one that. If she's here, he wants to, and open the door so he can kind of like hang on and keep himself there and see
13.
through that room.
Okay.
Let's just all go in this
What
room.
was it?
13.
I want to go in
13?
a different room and see what happens when we're in different rooms.
No. that
It
doesn't-
appears that the
Small
magical,
Everybody knows.
if there is a magical property
I would
causing
think
this,
so, that-
it is not within the room.
Okay, now can I try and
Because I'm-
fly from where I'm at back to the door I came from? And can I still see my friend?
You can still see them, and as you fly towards the door, you get through perfectly fine if
Okay.
you'd like.
I would put my climbing gear on
Okay.
to accomplish this task.
He's got to rub it in your faces every single time.
I saw my climbing gear. Oh, great.
I can't fly, so you know what? Give it to me.
Okay, so I'll let everyone know that it seems like all the rooms are at a downward slant.
Did you open the doors
There-
in that room?
Not yet,
That's what I was doing.
but there is definitely a magical effect. It's just not in this room.
Or the room's just slanted?
How'd you do
I'll
it?
open the
Clockwise?
doors on the side.
Yeah, clockwise.
What's that look like?
And you
The
went to
one-
room 4?
Yes.
I went through the same room, but instead of going to this door, I went to like
Okay.
Oh, that's
door
not
on
what
this
Alex
part of the
thought.
slide,
Alex
not
is
on the
one
bottom.
is the
Yeah,
one.
Alex
Alex
thought
was
he was one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, then yeah, I came through this door over here. Sorry.
Okay.
I asked
that's okay.
earlier. I, said,
I know,
the
I was
doors are
like-
facing here. I thought he said yeah.
Let's do this to keep track because the doors do open.
We're about to open all of them.
Well, we're in
Technically,
another
they
room
are
now.
all
That's
open.
where we came from.
No, that's the one you're in.
That's the one that you went to. Yeah.
And you went to which one?
I
so she
went
went to
through
this
4.
one.
Mm-hmm.
And I went through this door to that door.
So he went
Got it.
through
We all went into the new room.
4 of the other rooms.
If you want, I did.
Okay.
Why don't we do
I'm
this?
gonna dive into
Hang
that
on.
one.
Stop before we go into a separate secondary room. Let's just all get in this fucking room, this new fucking room, and close the door behind us.
Well,
I'm
that's
not
what we're all
going to
doing.
I was
We're,
looking
we're
to
all
see,
going
and I was
into
going
the
to throw
4
something there to
rooms.
see how that
We're in
tumbles.
room number 4.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
we
but I
closed
dove into
the-
room number 4. I just wanted to make that
Cool,
clear.
good for you. Congratulations.
So we came in through this door in room 4.
Yeah.
Yes, and this, all of them are
I'm
now
at that
closed.
door.
Hang on. Let's close the door. All
At-
the doors are closed.
You actually don't have to close the door because it closes itself as you
Cool.
enter.
If
Okay,
we
wait, mark
reopen-
that as 4.
Hang on, chill out. Let's reopen door number 4. Do we see the numbers that she carved in?
As you open the door back up, you do see the numbers that she carved.
Cool. Okay.
I still want to open that door.
But
Yeah.
distinctly, as the door closes itself behind you,
Does it flatten
and you all
out?
enter the room, you hear that same sort of magical sound in the ceiling as it closes down.
The ceiling is getting closer.
Oh shit.
Time to choose.
Or
a
just banish
door.
us.
Time to choose better
it's now
options.
it's now roughly 70 feet above you.
Oh fuck!
So does that mean it was wrong, or it's a timer?
It means choose a door. And
It's
gotta
up
go
to
through.
you.
We gotta run.
No, what's gonna happen
No,
is every time we go
we
into
go
the
through a
wrong
door.
door, it's gonna
Or the right door.
slowly
We don't
squish
know if
us.
that's
We
good or
don't know.
bad.
We've only done one.
Okay, well then let's figure out one more time. Let's
What are
go
we
into
labeling
room.
these 3 doors?
1, 2, 3, 4.
This is 4.1.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
4.1
4, 4, 1,
because it
4,
was
2, 4,
4.
3, 4, 4.
We can't.
Have
Yeah.
have I heard of this place?
You would not
4.1
have.
makes sense.
So 1 is where we just came out of.
Yeah, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4.
Like a little window.
Make I will say make an Arcana check, based on what you know from
labeling
before,
Yeah,
just before
that's
you
fine.
guys arrived here.
I thought our map maker would be doing
24.
it, but
But Becca, don't pay attention.
Based on your knowledge of the
I don't have any of
arcane
my tools.
and the
with me
fact
right now.
that
All the clot.
you may have
No.
averted or avoided whatever had befallen your friends by being stabilized in a small pocket dimension. Your best guess is that you've just been bumped over to a neighbor. This is some other pocket dimension.
Is our climbing gear here?
Oh
Is
my
all of our
God.
money? Is all of our money here?
The oxygen is running out.
But yeah, I still want to open that door and throw something and see if now the new 4 rooms are tumbling.
now he's open
Okay.
4.4.
Yeah,
Is
open
this room
4.4.
still slanted?
Yeah, you guys would need to like sort of trudge up or sort of climb up with
I
your
didn't
climbing
know if whenever
gear.
the doors closed, it flattened out.
Nope.
So just so you're aware,
Mhm.
we just came in this door.
Mm-hmm.
So now
We're going out.
I got it.
Okay.
Are we just gonna keep going through 4?
That's just the one I happened to pick
Yeah.
first, and I just don't
For
want
now,
to. That's
I
Let's
got
open.
it.
Other than
confidence.
this one here.
Mm-hmm.
When we open these, do we see anything?
Again, same
It's all the same.
room. Yeah.
And when we put stuff into it, there's no difference in any 3 of
They
these.
roll.
Now, when you throw things into these doors, you notice that, let's see, the one directly across from you,
4.3.
it flies straight towards the opposite wall. The other ones, it appears to pull towards a corner of the room.
Which rooms are you talking about? This one it goes towards the opposite?
Goes
The
to
corner.
corner, opposite.
We're in a big ball almost. it seems.
So
That's the
Yeah.
corner.
We
This
came
is-
in, we came
this
in
is
through here.
this door. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Let Alex explain it.
So you came in through this door. Throwing something through this room goes directly towards the opposite wall. Throwing something through this one goes to that corner and this corner.
Okay. I would like to go through the one that goes to the opposite door then.
Okay.
To the
So I
opposite
wanna-
wall.
Yeah, I want to go through 4.3.
The second you cross that threshold,
I just opened.
you
it to
feel
throw
a pit
something.
in your stomach as you begin to plummet towards the other side, but you do have your flying speed, so you kind of catch
Oh,
yourself
it, like
before.
pulls to, I thought you meant like normal.
No, like the room is like
Fall.
this. So
Yeah.
you are going to that.
Well, I wouldn't have done that. I misunderstood.
Well, you don't
You
have
fly
to
speed,
then.
So there's no bad.
I mean, it's fine. The door's still open.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
I,
Do you want to come back in?
I don't care.
Well, okay, look, why don't you come back in, and then we'll open a different door and see how terrible it is.
Okay.
I feel like if we go inward to 4.4, then we're getting closer to the true middle, which might have a
Which
true
is-
door.
Well, the true middle's where we started.
Shit.
We don't know. True.
The room where we
Well,
started
it
had
is 'cause it
regular
was level.
gravity.
Yeah.
We might need to get upside down.
We
Where
do.
the floor is. Then we just keep on going in the direction that Morgan did.
We
If we-
might.
So how many feet did the ceiling drop when we
10.
came in?
About 10.
And it's at 70 right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Every time we go into a room and if the thing drops again. So like for this one, I want to
We
go.
haven't-
I want to fly up
We
and I want
haven't,
to
we haven't gone
investigate
into
it.
a new room yet.
I know. But what I'm for this room, the one that we're in, the one that 10 feet just
It
dropped.
appeared to happen as soon as the door closed
as
behind
soon as
you.
the door closed.
And
Can I
stopped.
fly up and investigate?
And stop. Yeah, it's not continuing to move.
Can I fly up and investigate it?
Sure. Make an investigation check. I will say it's a little bit disorienting just because gravity is not pulling you the way you think it should as you navigate the room.
18.
Okay. just the same as what I described to Taffy earlier. It's not necessarily like a mechanical clinking that you hear behind the door, but like a magical chiming. But it does sound rhythmic. It does sound like it's triggered by something. It's not necessarily a timer. You're able to discern.
I'm gonna tell everybody that and say I think for this room that we're in right now, we need to examine as much as we can of the room and make sure there's nothing that we can engage that would turn this off.
Okay.
Looking for any kind of like lever thing to push in.
If we
trap,
go back, does the door go back?
Whatever.
Does the ceiling go back up? Or will
I
it
can
go
go
down
try
again?
that.
Well, we'd all have to go back, so the door would shut. Is it showing us the right way we're going, or is it by getting closer or further away?
What do you
Or
want
is
to
it
try?
just
Gonna drop every
sloped?
time we. Yeah.
Is it magically moving or is it just sloped in here?
Both Taffy and Arsinoe would know that it is magically moving. It's not mechanically operated.
I think we
It's
should go.
magically
I think we
moving.
should go back where we came
We're
from
fucked.
and see if it drops again. If it does, not great, but at least we know that it doesn't really matter which way we go. It's gonna drop every time.
We've got at least until 5 feet.
Because if it's telling us
It
that we're
goes
going,
10 feet at a time.
Yeah.
So we got at least until 10 feet.
We wait until 10 feet, we get grounded to do it.
That's true.
Okay, let's try. Go back.
it at least gives us something. Whether it's just every time you go into
What
a
do we
room it
wanna
drops,
do?
or if you're going the right way it drops or
Group
goes up.
has to decide.
I think the group's decided.
Let's go.
Back.
Okay. Going back to the original room, the door closes behind you, and the ceiling continues to drop.
Fuck
Another 10 feet. It's now 60 feet above you.
Okay, now I'm
we
further
know.
into that theory of maybe we need to be upside down.
Which we can do. Yeah.
But I am curious though, since we already went in
Did it-
this one,
Did the door shut the minute the last one of us walked through?
Yes.
Why doesn't just one of us stay behind?
that's what. Yeah, I was about to suggest that too. Is that instead we should all be separating and being
Just
like,
leave the doors
"Oh,
open,
What does
yeah."
yours look like? Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do
You can only
that.
explore
The
like,
door is
5
shut
at a
behind
time.
us.
Yeah, but once the last
Automatically.
person steps through, so as long as the last person doesn't step through.
We can only explore 5 at a time.
Still, that's pretty.
Did the other doors not open before this one shut?
Okay, so
two
here's what
people
we're
have
gonna
to
do.
go in.
No, here's what we're gonna do.
At least
We're all
2
gonna
people have to
start.
go in every time.
One person's gonna go into a room, and another person's gonna go
Oh.
into the next room, and another person's gonna come and go into the next room.
Mhm.
We're gonna make a little.
And what will happen is because not all of us are in there, supposedly, then
Doors won't
the
shut.
doors won't shut, and so we're
But
not
the
actually.
minute we start,
Theoretically, I know.
theoretically, and
Yes.
but the minute we also start to
Because
leave,
the minute you like maybe skip or gap a room,
I don't know.
what constitutes the last door?
I have no
also, I think Sam's right. The minute you leave a room and the room is now empty, it might also shut.
Yeah.
So we
Yes.
got to be careful
That's what I mean.
once we decide to come back.
So someone would have to sit in here, and then we would send 4 people in here, and then 3 people in here, and 2 people in here, and 1 person in there, and then any door we come out of,
The ceiling moves.
the ceiling moves.
I will say,
Well, wait. No, that didn't happen for you.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
never
I-
came back in.
I will remind you guys that when she left
Oh,
and
she
came
did.
back in, and it didn't do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's do that then. I'll stay here because I can't fly.
We can test the theory again, but it's already been proven one time. She went into
She
a
went
room,
into this room and
she
came
back out, and the ceiling didn't sink.
And the doors.
It's
didn't
only
shut.
when all of us go.
Somebody make an investigation check. I'll reward you with some
Not
some
me.
knowledge.
Unless it's
Can we help
smell-based.
each other on it?
I'll
Yeah.
use Tides of Chaos.
Okay. Well, you get advantage on it.
This is a fun one. I don't know why I never run puzzles. It's fun.
What's your investigation?
This is a 25.
Okay.
Investigation.
Well, you should start.
Based on
I picked up the dice first.
Speak the
Either
fuck
way.
up is what Morgan just told you to do.
based on your collective knowledge of magical machinations, you know that it does in some ways sometimes work like machinery does. And it appears to you, based on the investigation that you did earlier on the ceiling, that the doors or the rooms enter like a reset state whenever everyone leaves them. And the room must reset before it triggers the ceiling falling.
Okay.
So, more or less,
If all of us don't enter and then leave, it won't reset.
correct.
Okay. So our theory will work as long as one person stays in the middle all the time.
Okay, so now.
So how do we get people out?
Same way they went in.
Once we realize where we need to go.
Because as
we've
long
got
as that-
6 rooms before we.
As long as that
go.
door remains open, it doesn't, the room doesn't enter a like reset and then trigger the
How
ceiling
quickly
coming
did the
down.
ceiling fall?
Like how fast did it move? It moved the 10 feet in we'll say around 6 seconds. It wasn't particularly fast, but
Now that we have figured some of this out, just so that we're clear, I will take out my map things.
Okay.
And Sam, I'll keep Sam in charge of it. 'Cause I don't want to do it. But every time we try to figure something out, we'll make this like bigger and bigger.
got it. Okay.
So I still say we do what we.
Leave one person.
Yeah, leave one person in the middle.
Want to go in first?
We'll start with the one we already went in. And we'll just roll a d4. Pick doors.
Do you want to just go upside down first?
Go straight across door upside down.
Okay.
And we roll a d4 and
We have
pick
exactly
doors.
enough people to do that, to have one person in both.
Well, that's if it goes upside down.
If it follows the same pattern, if that one really was vertical, then yeah.
I
So-
can go in it since I can fly in each one of them, so it won't cause any damage.
Okay.
Who wants to stay in the middle?
I can't fly, so me.
Cheryl will stay.
Okay.
So walk me through. What are you guys?
So
which
we're
door?
going out of door 4
Okay.
in the first room,
Okay.
and then door 4,
3.
3
Three.
in the second room.
So basically, just moving
Straight.
straight across.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm just going to be like hovering in room 4.3.
And who's staying put in? Who's staying behind in each room, or is
I don't know
everyone
if it-
continuing through?
I don't know if we have. Not everyone's continuing through. Somebody's gonna stay put.
Yeah,
I'll
so
stay put in
we've
the
got
first
1,
room.
2, 3. We have 2 more people
I'll stay
that can
put.
go. We
in-
have 3 more people because we have Unami. I don't remember.
You have
Oh yeah,
flight.
Unam's with us.
I'll stay in the first room.
Okay.
Well, let's leave Unam in the first room because he definitely can't fly.
Okay,
either.
Unam can
Yeah,
stay in the
yeah.
first room.
Unam, do not leave this room.
Oh, I'll stay. I'll stay put.
All right, thank you.
I'll stay in the third room.
Okay.
Second.
Who's in the second? You're in the
I'll
second.
be in the second since he's in the first.
Got it. As you step through the
Okay.
third room, you notice the gravity is nearly vertical,
Mhm.
not quite, but basically leads you to that other door.
And so then,
We're going through 3 again, huh?
yeah, so then I think we go then into 3-3.
Well, hang on. Let's do the same thing. When we throw stuff out of here, where does it go when you throw something out of here?
When you
I'll
throw
take, like,
out
a
of
copper.
the room straight across, it actually falls towards the other side, but towards the ceiling a bit, like it begins rolling upwards up the room.
Can we get to those doors from where we are? Since we're basically standing on door 3, can we reach the cross door?
You would need to fly or climb the walls.
And
One of the
what
two.
Just hover up
happens
there
when
and
we
throw
out
things
of
in
those?
there.
So the one
And
straight
same
across,
situation for the other?
it acts
Like this.
basically how you kind of predicted there.
Which that's what I'm
Um,
saying. I'm fine with being in the room that
We're in
goes
a
from
ball.
4.3 because I have like
The other
I still have,
two
like, 3 hours and
um,
58 minutes of
would
flying.
go. Don't mind
Plus, you've
me.
got your wings if you absolutely need.
Yeah, if I absolutely need to.
But
I don't see us being in here for. Yeah. Okay.
Again towards the ceiling, but towards a corner as well. So the same corner that the objects went to before, but
And at the
also
bottom
up
door,
now.
When you throw it, it's going this way.
When you throw it, it is going this, like up.
So away
Yeah.
from the
So.
center.
Psh,
Yeah.
so it's going whoop.
So not upside down.
It's not quite upside down, but gravity does eventually pull it towards the ceiling as it hits the wall and it basically rolls that way.
So in this third room, same thing. Everything looks identical.
Mm-hmm.
except for where the gravity is.
I
Yep.
do want to double check because we haven't asked. When we are in this room and we throw back into the previous room,
Mm-hmm.
almost like it should come back to us, or it's more regular over there. Like I want to make sure it's not like
The
totally
gravity
different.
shifts to be consistent with the previous
Okay.
room.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, so who's staying in this upside down?
Do any of these rooms have labels on them? So this would be the labeling convention that we currently have.
Mhm.
We look through here and here and here. Are there any numbers on any of the doors
Nope.
in there?
Can you see Unam?
Hello.
That's a good question.
No, you don't see him.
Okay, so we went down, and now we're gonna go back through 3 to go up.
All of the threes.
We
will
think
just go
up.
around.
Oh no, yeah, that's what I'm curious about.
Kind of.
Like I wonder what would
So
happen
who's
if we,
who's staying
like,
who's
Get
staying
them
in
all
this
over.
room?
if
I
we
could
opened
send
all of
Harry
them
to
and
fly
send
around.
yeah.
Sarnorin, are you staying?
Or no, you were staying in this room.
No, I already stayed in the one before.
I know, but-
Sarnorin's staying here.
Yeah.
And then we have 2 more people in the room. The next room went up.
Yeah.
Not directly up, but up.
Okay.
Yep.
So 1 through 3 again.
3-3. Yes.
So that one.
Yeah.
Y'all have been through 4 rooms. The starting room, the one y'all left me, the one y'all left Taffy, and the one y'all left Sarnorin.
Starting
Now-
room, you, Taffy. I'll go.
That's Sarnorin.
Sarnorin. Okay.
No, that's
No,
Taffy,
no.
then Sarnorin. Yeah.
Okay.
I will ask this.
Unam.
You're flying, correct, Sarnorin? You're flying.
He's on
okay.
the broom.
Okay. You don't have to be flying. Taffy has a fly speed. As you guys cross the threshold into the next room,
I'm flying.
you're flying because you have a fly speed. I'm just making sure like we're allocating the resources that
Yeah.
need to be allocated. So if you need to be flying,
We have to label this a different thing now.
Yes.
3-3.
3.2.
3.1, 3.2.
3.21. 3. Point.
We can do that.
Yeah.
The naming convention is broken.
If you always go through door 3, yes.
Yeah, it fucks it up if you always get to do it.
We should have started labeling like A1, B2.
We should have. There's a lot more of the alphabet than there is 1 through 4.
So does it feel like it's curving back up now?
Okay.
yeah, it's as you go, it's getting progressively more steep towards the
When
ceiling.
we open
Towards
this
the
door,
opposite incline? From before?
Opposite of where you walk in.
Like opposite the angle that we were at going down, it's now going like this.
Yeah,
This way.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's. what's
I think-
happening
I
is
think I
like-
understand
is
what
like
you're
a
saying.
ribbon kind of thing. Like it's.
hmm It's progressive. The gravity is, by your estimation, progressively shifting.
Okay.
and he can just come back in and not shut the door. Is that what we?
That's
found
what
out
we've
earlier?
learned, yeah. As long as he doesn't shut the door. Or no, it's you two. You two continued on.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
He stayed behind.
Mhm.
So I don't think he can follow.
Did you? Because you said you were on the broom.
Yeah, but I stayed because we need somebody to anchor the door, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I
you
didn't know if
two
it
are
was you
you
or
two are in the last room, so one of you can go through to the next room.
Okay. I will go into 3.33.
Okay.
And then, before I same thing when we throw a copper piece in there.
hmm It almost goes straight up towards the ceiling, but not quite.
So, you two went into the next room.
Mm-hmm.
And then they threw something into the next room.
Mm-hmm.
A1, A2, A3,
A
A4. A.
Puzzles.
Do any of these doors have writing on them?
No.
We should have consecutively numbered them.
What do you mean?
Like,
1, 2, 3, 4,
5
5,
through.
6, 7, 8.
yeah, 8 to the next room.
It's all good.
I mean, once we get into a room that we've seen before, it won't be we'll know where we are
Yeah.
hmm
because then all the numbers will be correct.
So now we need somebody to come and anchor this room, and I will fly into the other one.
Well,
Mhm.
Ren will just stay
Ren will
here,
stay.
and then you
Okay.
go
And
through.
then she's going up.
And Ren, you used spell slot for flying or something like that.
Do I need to fly?
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
the gravity. Otherwise,
We
the
were-
gravity. The gravity would
that-
pull you
that-
towards the
60 feet
ceiling.
away.
and the
That's why I was suggesting somebody who doesn't fly consecutively should be anchoring this one, and this one at least. And then as we get further and further messed up, it'll be people that, like Sarnorin can fly like pretty regularly
Is there
with a broom.
an issue with touching the ceiling?
It's 60 feet away.
Yeah, so I mean, you would fall 60 feet.
I can fly you to the ceiling.
Or do you have like
That'd be plausible.
featherfall or something?
Well, I mean, it'd be the
Might
same
as well
thing as
just use
casting
fly.
fly
Yeah.
at that
For
point.
you, yeah.
Sorry, I'm just trying to keep track of.
I can fly you to the ceiling, but then the problem is that I can't get you off the ceiling because if I leave that room, then
Mhm.
the stuff.
Well, no,
moves.
we've learned that if you come back, because she came back
Yeah,
out
it
of her
doesn't
room, it
matter.
didn't
That's
do
right.
anything.
That's right. It's all of us. Okay.
I think it's when all of us leave
Yes.
the last room that we all entered together.
Yeah, the room,
If that makes sense.
The room has to
Unan
be-
moves with the doors closed.
So do we?
Yeah.
But
Do
because
we
we
even
didn't all
need to
enter the
be
room
anchoring?
that you were in, it doesn't matter if you.
Yeah. So my question is, do we even need to be anchoring any of these rooms anymore?
That's our next step after you go in here. If we still need to figure stuff out.
All right. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Because then we could start with Cheryl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can come.
Mhm.
I can make the
Well,
ring around
Unam,
this.
don't forget Unam.
Well, no,
We're
Unam
gonna
needs to
forget
stay.
Leave.
Why?
Until we figure out where we're going, he needs to stay there.
Doesn't matter. You guys go ahead and do your thing. Why am I trying to solve this puzzle with you?
I'm just a scared NPC right now.
Just put me on the ceiling.
All right.
Am I hurt by being on the ceiling?
No.
Okay, yeah, go.
All right.
I'll
Okay.
just chill out here.
Okay.
You could just go spot with someone.
We'll just
I
go.
just-
Well,
I'll
no,
just
he
fly.
needs to be flying
Yeah.
too. It doesn't. It
I'm
doesn't.
standing on the door. It's flat.
It really doesn't matter. I just don't. I only have 10 minutes of flying,
All right. Let's go.
so I can't. Like, if we're trying to figure things out, I don't want to waste flying
Right.
on this.
pick up Ren.
It's not
Okay.
really pick up what we're like. It's gravity.
Yeah, I'll just resist it
Float
towards
him
the
down.
end.
Yeah, just put me.
That's fair enough.
Just put me on the ceiling.
You're able to do so. No checks necessary, but that's
I'm gonna
perfectly
make
fine.
it annoying though and be like, "Oh my god!" and then like, just kidding.
Are there any labels on the door out of C?
No, but as you
3.33C.
peer through the next door,
I can't keep adding threes on.
You got 26
as you peer
of
through the next door in this order, you see the same room, but an additional door at the ceiling.
Hold up.
Go through it.
I'm not gonna go through it. I'm gonna fly to it and
Go through
investigate it.
It'll be fine.
Okay.
Go through it.
No, I'm
Make-
gonna open it.
Make an investigation check.
You can go through it. And then
And
come
we'll
back.
label that one.
Okay, wait. I have to. I
Unless it's
have.
the exit.
Y'all lucky
Star.
y'all didn't let me go
We'll start
all the way
using
to that
shapes
one,
for
too.
ceiling doors.
Yes, well, we learned our lesson.
Yeah!
The magical cupcakes.
Okay.
C-Star!
Fail.
Different campaign.
It's
24.
the same morning.
Nice.
The same Morgan. I throw a spear at her face. Fuck Morgan.
The door itself appears to be magical, and it is attached to the ceiling in such a way that as the ceiling moves down, the door will move with it. You haven't opened it yet.
I was about to say, like, so the
Where's
ceiling
the
didn't
gravity
move
in this
down.
room
The gravity is directly at the ceiling.
pulling you to the ceiling.
Yep.
While they're doing this, I'm gonna whisper over to Cheryl.
I think we might have fucked Unam, but okay.
That's right, I'm like, either me or Sarnorin are gonna have to fly back to get Unam.
Well, 'cause
He's
so
gonna be
he-
like,
so-
"No."
He's gonna move. It's gonna drop 50 feet. I'm gonna move. It's gonna drop to 40, 30, 20.
5-dimension door. I can pull someone through.
Yeah, I guess.
That's what I was trying to tell you earlier.
Oh no.
What do you see through that?
I don't know. What do I see through it?
So opening the door,
Yeah, he should just stay.
you see a short hallway of about, I guess it would be 20 feet into a small room that appears to be about 20 by 20, roughly.
It's a
I'm
smaller.
just gonna yell to everybody, "It's a hallway now, and there's another door in the hallway."
What do the other rooms look like?
Uh,
Do you see any of the writings that we made before?
No, so into this other room, there are no doors that you can see. It just leads you into this other room.
I'll yell back.
Um,
Go into the door.
No. Sorry. In this room.
In
the room that
the other
Not through the
doors.
The
that are
upside
there.
down room. There are no there's no
there's
writing.
just the door on the ceiling, is what you're saying?
No, he's asking.
There are doors around,
Okay.
and there is a door up near the ceiling, but there is no writing on any of those
When
doors.
she
Yes,
opens
no,
these
when
and
I
looks
open
into
those
the
doors.
rooms, there's nothing on any of them.
No.
Okay.
I'll yell and say, go through the door. Because I did it. And then came back.
I know.
But this is a different room.
And a different door.
And
I'm
someone
just
was
explaining her hesitation. Why it's
Yeah.
because it's different.
and someone was staying in the room when you left.
And now I know what he is. Okay. What I'm going to do is, since technically I have been keeping the map, I'm going to fly and toss the map to... Shit, not to Rin. Because it's going to go to the ceiling, and you can't get off the ceiling to where the other door is.
Oh no, we have the perfect number if we all need to be in that room. Never mind. Unam's good.
Yeah, it would be falling like as you guys leave.
I did
Yeah.
my math wrong. We would be in that room and it would be 10 feet off the
through a
ground.
10-foot expanse through a door?
Yeah, I know. We
How tall
absolutely
are you?
can.
You
How
taller
tall
than
are
10
you?
feet? I'm not taller than 10 feet. Well, I'm saying like the room's only 10 feet.
I'm taller than
That's like you're not going... You guys see the side? It's not.
Sorry, I didn't mean
How
that to
tall are
sound
you?
like...
10 feet?
Are you 10
Are
feet?
you
How
not?
tall are you?
I'm not 10
Round.
feet.
I get what you're saying.
I'm sorry.
No.
Man, fucking sassy Santa.
I didn't get at all.
Cheryl is done with the puzzle.
What, are you 10 feet?
Bitch.
I might be.
Okay.
I'm a pickle.
Should
When I
we
want to
should
be.
we go? Because if we do, that's where we're ending. We can't leave that room.
He says from 3 rooms away.
Bah!
It's a straight line.
The doors are all open, and
Yeah,
it is a straight
it's a
line.
little straight
You'd
We
be able
could
to
do
hear.
this on all the other sides.
No, we can't.
No, because we don't know how much we could very well.
All of them
lose
looked
all
exactly the
space.
same, so we just picked away and left. If anyone leaves anywhere, one of the rooms will close and the thing will
Not
move.
if she
No.
comes back.
No,
if
they won't.
Arsinoe comes back, based on what has happened prior, the ceiling would not close.
But if we're wrong,
But so when she looked into here,
Mm-hmm.
here, and here,
Mm-hmm.
there was no
No
extra
writing
door.
there. Yeah.
No,
There
There was no extra
there were
door.
only 3 additional doors in each room.
correct. And you would notice that gravity continues to shift in the same direction it has. So it no longer, in those rooms, it no longer points directly at the ceiling. It points basically at an odd angle, depending on which door you go through.
is it the mirror of the room that Ren is in?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
So it starts to go.
So
up.
I'm going to explain to everybody where they should go, and explain that it gets very steep, and so you need to have a flying partner.
You can fly.
Mm-hmm.
He can fly.
You can
She can fly.
I can climb. So the minute we start to go up, I guess I could climb down the wall.
When you get to me, I can cast fly
yeah, I
on
can
you
climb.
and
have
Unam.
to-
I can start to climb down the
What
wall.
about
I
I have a 5th level spell slot. I can cast fly on you and Unam.
one of you can grab Unam,
yeah.
I think, because he's how big is Unam?
He's a human, huh?
Yeah, just typical human size.
Okay.
All
5 foot
so
11,
we're
not
telling
quite
Unam
6.
to come on through, right?
5'12".
Unam
telling
comes
him
to
when
me,
to
then
come
me and
through?
Unam go to you, then us 3 go to Sarnorin, and then so on and so forth.
Just send Unam through. When Unam goes through, all over the ceilings all move at the same time.
Correct. Yeah, as Unan steps through the door timidly, the ceilings all enclose down to 50 feet above
We
you.
should send Unam all the way through.
I'm just going to track it like this, so now he's in
Can
your
he make
room.
it all the way?
No.
That's the thing. One of us is in each room that can help him get to Becca.
Oh, like transport him from one
yes.
door to the other? Yeah, that makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah.
Except for your room, because you're just on the ceiling.
Yeah, but he said he's going to cast fly on
Yeah.
himself.
Yeah, but I need to cast fly on me and Cheryl,
Yeah.
So he doesn't have 3 spell slots.
so I don't have.
Okay,
I,
well,
I
then we'll
only
get
have
him
3 spell
to-
slots.
Yeah, get him to you.
Get him to Sarnorin.
You should be able to carry him on the broom, too.
Yes, but...
I'm going to carry Unam, and we are walking to Taffy.
All right.
It's also worth noting if this continues the way that it does, Unam says, the ceiling should be low enough that the fall shouldn't be that great when we get there.
By the
That's
time
true.
we get to Ren, it'll only be 20 feet off. Yeah,
That's
off
true.
of the door.
That's true.
Oh, am I being pushed upward?
So it doesn't.
Wait for my ride.
Ooh, let's go, baby.
What were you going to ask, Morgan?
So they came to me.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm in here.
Ceiling goes to 40 feet.
and I've got my climbing gear, and I'm kind of
30.
like bracing
30.
Unam.
Jumanji over here.
It is
20.
20. When you guys step into that room, if you're choosing not to do flying, we will do fall damage, but it will be only 20 feet that you're
Can
basically
I like
falling.
just climb down the wall a little bit with my climbing?
I think
gear?
you'd be able to manage.
Yeah, and I'll help.
This is the
I'll
best
help
investment that
Gnome.
Cheryl's ever had in
Wait,
his
hang
life.
on. The two of them can just hold them. She can fly and he can fly.
And I
That's
carry
true.
someone.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's got a broom.
So,
no
they
one has
bring
to
us to
fall.
the floor.
Sweet. So we're at 20 here.
You
No,
also
we're
should
at
be able
10.
to save
10.
the spell slot because she could. come
At this point, the ceiling is right above you, and the door that Arsinoe has discovered is actually overlapping
Fuck.
the furthest door now.
Oh, I really hope this is the right way to go. We are fucked if it's not.
Overlapping.
Yeah, it's basically the ceiling is right here, so the door that was on the wall, or sorry,
It's in front of that door.
it-
I thought-
yeah.
We're in the Matrix, dude.
I'm sorry, it's very confusing.
It's nope. Up
It
top.
was,
Now
but the
we're
ceiling has moved down.
Yeah, so the door is here now.
The door was never
This
like
was a door,
on the ceiling;
this
it was
was
just
a door.
attached to it, and at a 90,
I need like actual visuals.
it's all good.
I have
Yeah.
no idea where this door
Instead
is.
of
It
the
was
door
on the
being
ceiling?
this, it was this.
And it was
Going
being
ching, ching,
pushed
ching,
down.
ching, ching, ching.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was the other way too. Okay.
Yep.
I thought so at first until Alex explained it like a couple minutes ago, and I was
So
like,
it is
so
now
now-
replaced the other door.
Yeah.
essentially.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
So now when we open that door, does it look like what she saw?
Yeah,
It's still
Still looks
open.
the same.
Yeah, I didn't
Oh, okay.
close
it is a hallway that leads into a room that appears to basically wind
Has-
around to the
Has
left.
the ceiling in the hallway gotten any lower?
In that hallway, no, the ceiling appears to be about 20 foot high.
Yeah, so then we go-
Do you think that we should all go in together? Or just
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Well, if not, then
We,
we'll
I mean, I don't
get
think we can all
crushed,
fit through the
huh?
door at the same time, but yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
We hold
I'll
hands
go
up.
in one.
Go forward.
Okay,
All
You
go
all-
fast.
step in through the door.
Okay.
As you do, the door closes behind you, and you hear.
Damn.
Can I open it and see if the ceiling's down?
You can.
Is it?
You see a room with 4 doors.
Oh, God. You can get back out.
Are they labeled?
We're very.
Is
far
there
from
a
the labeled
star
doors.
on one of the doors?
No.
There is a star on the door that we're on, because we would have labeled the other side of the door.
Yeah. We transferred to shapes.
We just put a star on this one because it starts to get
We don't
really
need
fucked
terrain
up when you
anymore.
keep going through 3.
3.333.
Thank you, Sam.
So we're in this hallway.
Oh, now there's 2 doors. Dude! I don't want to see another door after this session.
Is there like an escape rope somewhere?
Banishment.
Ding ding ding
boss
ding 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 ding
Is there
ding.
only those 2 doors on that side?
Yes. However,
They are labeled. What?
oh my God!
They are bathrooms.
Gender neutral.
It would really suck. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is what
This could be nothing
it could
because it just reset on us.
Yes.
But at least
But
we
yeah,
know
but
how to
at least
reset
we
it,
have
which is good.
A somewhat of a
Yeah, if we go exactly this route again.
Well, we can always
Which
just go
we
back.
do.
We don't
Yeah,
know that
yeah.
there's going to be a
As-
secret ceiling door every time.
As
We
that
don't.
thud sort of echoes down the hallway of this room that you've now entered, you hear something sort of clamoring into the room through one of the doors. This one is actually open.
Do they look like that? Like gates?
Portcullises.
So that one is open. And a hideous creature with large mandibles, something like a praying mantis, comes into the room and snarls at you. And it kind of pulls
Ew.
its...
No.
I'll just
As-
spell magic on it.
Okay. That doesn't do anything.
Okay.
But as you...
You have to roll wild magic.
Okay, I will roll magic.
Drop a fireball on all
Yeah,
of
we
them.
Oh no!
Honestly, it would get
It
us
does
out
not
of this.
activate.
Okay.
As it does this, just as you all are preparing yourselves to fight it,
They definitely
another
heard that.
creature steps in, lumbering, sort of ducking its head under the doorway. The creature crawls up onto its back. It looks this
Bipedal.
yeah, it looks somewhat humanoid. It's clad in golden armor. It has a instead of a head, it's basically just a big eyeball being held onto the body by several spindles of metal. The creature crawls onto its back and begins stabbing its pincers into its backside. The bipedal humanoid creature grabs it off its back, throws it on the ground, and just pummels it with its fist as it...
It falls limp.
Oh. Hi. What
The
domain
big
are we in?
eye turns to all of you.
Yep. Just trying to figure out how to get out of here.
I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Damn it!
Gotta fight RoboCop.
That was fucking cool, though.
That's a big fella!
It does.
Holy shit!
Is he that big?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey!
You gonna crush him or something?
No.
No.
Does polymorph work on creatures that big?
It doesn't work on constructs.
Oh.
Which I don't know what that is, but
The eyeball might not be.
It looks constructed.
polymorph is eye.
It is a right eye, and you polymorph it into a left eye. He's just like, I don't know where I am.
Oh, hang on.
All those
It's
controls are reversed.
Someone entertain chat real quick while I figure this out.
So
Hi.
we figured out that
Hey.
that decimals are neither even or odd. But what about 3.0? Because it's technically a decimal, but it's also technically
it's-
just 3.
0.
Chat,
No,
is it
because
Love
if
Bug
it's
season
a-
where you are?
Is it what season?
Love Bug season.
Oh.
It's a duck fat season. I was like, what?
Duck Fat season,
Is it
baby!
duck fat season?
Duck fat fries.
I think when
are
it
so
stops
good.
being an integer, it starts being a float. That's
need
when
so
it
many
loses the
fries.
ability to be even or odd.
In November. So I'm gonna eat
If
so
you
many
add
fries in
any
November.
significant,
So if you
Can't throw
subtract
fries anymore.
0.0
It's
from
just
it.
not happening. Super
Zero
gross.
doesn't exist.
I know
There we
it's
go.
Come November.
I'll
I'm
bring.
down in
I'll
some
be
duck
fries
fat
to your birthday.
and 0 does.
I mean, yeah,
The
but,
concept-
like, it's not an even or an odd number.
0
So-
is not
So
a.
you have a visitor? She's demanding that you
I
eat
have
your
8
fries?
Oh.
So it has to be a
Yeah.
non-zero
Yes,
integer.
One
Yeah.
from
Let her
every
in.
fast
So it has to
food
be a
restaurant.
non-zero
Non-zero.
integer. to
Let that
be
bitch in.
even
Let's
or
go.
odd.
Negative
Chat,
numbers.
let us know if you like this conversation or not, and we won't.
And we'll continue either way.
Right now we'll continue, but we'll
Shut
try
up,
to
nerd.
refrain from these kind of conversations in the future.
Will we?
All right.
I don't know.
Not at all.
Will we?
Maybe.
Going around the table, Rin, what did you
Next
get
week on the
for
show that takes
initiative?
place on the
4.
Nice.
That is the lowest possible I can get.
That's actually what's in here. That's
Within
awesome.
the show, within
And I
the show.
randomized it. Arsinoe, what did you get?
8.
8. Wow.
Yes.
Did you roll a 1?
No, I rolled a 3.
Oh. Sarnorin,
12.
12.
Wow.
Sarnorin's gonna go first.
I hope.
Cheryl?
13.
Oh, and Taffy.
11 plus 2.
11.
Nice.
11 plus 1. We rolled the same thing.
Okay, so as this creature turns towards the hallway full of you all, it says nothing. Its eye basically just looking across each of you, meeting each of your gazes, seems to be sort of processing what's occurring now. After this is complete, it pulls its arms asunder, and you see a sort of spinning gear whirling with arcane magics begin to spin faster and faster and faster until that magic becomes a glow. It shoots out a pulse, not a beam, but a pulse around it, and all of you take 25 radiant damage.
What?
Oh.
No save or anything?
You do have to make a wisdom saving throw.
In addition to.
In addition to.
Oh, I'm resistant against that. That's great.
Is it against being charmed or frightened?
So what?
No.
Is it against magic?
What was the number?
No.
Like,
It's actually not?
It's
It's not.
actually not.
Oh.
It's an ability of a creature, so it does not count as a spell.
Well, I failed.
But is it magic?
I flavored it as magic, but it.
what was
Oh, it's arcane energy. Yeah, so you'd have advantage.
Bro!
Roll again.
Roll again. Don't be a baby.
It's a good
okay.
thing.
Don't be a baby.
Well, I rolled 2 and then I had good numbers, and then you said I didn't have advantage, so I re-rolled and I had a bad number.
So roll again.
Alex, what was the damage? Because I need to take
25.
25.
Half would be 12. Round down.
Oh, Oh, she's taking half because she's resistant to radiant.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was like, I rolled pretty good.
21.
Okay.
I want to roll.
So you save as
I
this.
didn't roll a wisdom.
I got
Forgot.
19.
14.
Okay.
14.
14 for your save.
11.
11. So as this pulse echoes down the hallway, all of you are. All of you find
note.
yourselves in awe of the might of this creature. You are all stunned until the end of its next turn, except for Rin and Cheryl.
Okay,
You
I was
two
like,
saved.
19 didn't save?
No, it's saved.
Wow.
Hey, jab with me.
It was the ring.
So if we can't speak, we can't cast spells.
No.
Unless
Yeah.
they don't have a verbal control.
You are stunned.
Yeah,
Yep.
spell
But you
have a
also can't
V
use your
if it needs
hands.
verbal.
So
I can't use my hands.
you're stunned.
Yeah, so if it has a S or a V, you can't use it. I guess if it has just an M. But does anything just have a material
we can't
component?
take actions or reactions.
Correct.
And you can't cast
Yeah, so
spells.
you can't.
Until the end of this creature's next turn. But with that, it is done.
But I can take a bonus action.
You can if you had a way to do that.
Cheryl, it is your turn. You are not stunned. So while they figure that out.
Okay. Oh, shit.
You can speak, but you can only speak full.
Couldn't see, hear, or speak. This is how he led a nation.
No arms, no
No.
legs. And no something.
They're stunned, right?
I just described the Loch Ness Monster.
One question for you.
The butt.
What are you still doing?
Two nipples.
The butt.
Oh, dang it.
What are you doing here?
I don't have greater restoration. I was going to look to see if that cures stunned.
Could you have it instead?
Have you tried doing that?
No. I just didn't prepare it.
Restart your prayer book.
Switch to ancient curses.
Try to download the app.
Does it have to be a humanoid? I'm not even going to try that. We're just going to try to kill this thing.
Ancient curses.
I'm going to circle around to the other side of it.
Okay.
Oh, and throw everybody
Yeah, sorry.
onto the ground.
I'll fix it.
And then... Is Unam fighting with us, or he's just
Uh,
there for flavor?
He is definitely stunned, and
Yeah.
it looks like that 25 points of radiant damage has nearly knocked him unconscious.
Damn it, Unam.
I'll spare him
useless
after we
idiot.
finish killing this thing.
Just kill him. Just shoot him in the head. It's not worth it anymore. Just shoot him right in the face.
I'm not dead yet.
What's behind?
He did radiant damage to us, huh?
Correct.
No, he didn't.
Oh, that son of a bitch. Well, no, he might be resistant to all damage I can do. Radiant.
You could just punch it. You could hit it with your trunk.
I'd probably do more damage with resisted radiant damage.
Yeah, definitely
Did
would.
we all get a good look at this thing?
Yeah, I mean, you can see it towering in front of you.
Are there any sort of markings on it, like it belongs to something?
What languages do you speak?
Do it be
Abyssal,
thick.
Common, and Elvish.
Nothing that you understand, but the carvings on its armor appear to be very like flowing and elegant, flourished.
Would I know it to be celestial?
Yep,
Okay, cool.
Is it thick?
it's a big boy.
I'm gonna attempt to.
But I will say before, sorry, Sam, I don't mean to
No, yeah,
interrupt
go-
you.
do it.
As you're kind of looking over its armor, you do notice that it has seen its fair share of battle. It is in a weakened state, especially after fighting off whatever the last that creature was that you just saw.
Got it.
I am going to summon celestial
Okay.
Celestial.
on the other side of it from me.
Celestial versus celestial, bitch.
We're going to use a water elemental again because I still haven't printed something
And
that would
I'm
work.
gonna summon it in
It's a large creature, correct? It might not fit
smash
there.
one.
large
of us.
celestial.
Your mom might not
Cue
fit
the
there.
Mighty
Just
Morphin theme song.
put
It won't.
halfway
It
through the
won't
door.
fit on the opposite
Sword
side.
battles.
How big-
so
Too
I'm here with
wide.
where I am.
How big
It
the
won't
ceiling?
fit.
How big the ceiling be?
About
many-
20 foot in height.
Oh, you put it above it. Just float it.
If it's large, I don't think so.
What?
I guess 10 feet would be how high it is. Yeah, whatever.
I don't know.
This
what
works.
you-
This works
yeah,
just
I don't know.
fine.
And I'm gonna summon it in, I don't know if I want to attack an Avenger mode or Defender mode.
Avengers, assemble.
Which does more damage?
It's Morbin time.
Technically
About the
Avenger,
Morb on these motherfuckers.
but it has to be ranged. Yeah, I'm gonna summon it in Defender mode,
It runs it
All right.
every day.
and I cast it at the 5th level.
I summon
Love
Spirit
using
Guardian
Twitch.
in defense mode.
My favorite part of it was when
So
he's
this
singing
larger
that it's Morbin time,
celestial
he's
that's
Morbed all over those
beefier,
guys.
Yeah.
a little bit more rugged with a
one did.
mace.
Okay.
I think it's a mace. We'll flavor it as a mace. It's gonna roll to hit.
Such a good
Ooh,
sound.
that's over 20.
Okay.
Okay.
That will hit.
And then he is going to do. It is this plus that plus the spells level.
Sorry for the Morbin.
He's gonna try to hit him twice. So I'm just gonna roll both
Um,
the hits.
Okay.
Sorry for Morbin Rock.
That one is 18.
Party Morbin.
To hit?
Yeah,
That does not hit.
that does not hit. So the only one hits. 6 plus 3 plus another 5. That's 14.
Ooh.
Points of what kind of damage?
Radiant.
Rafe.
Radiant?
Ray
whatever
Con.
he's
14 radiant.
How did it fit through that tiny little door?
It sort of like hunched over and made its way in. The doorway is also 20 foot high. Shut up, Sam.
So as he pulls down this mace,
It really like unceremoniously.
you see as he hits
Excuse me.
some divine energy sparks off onto Cheryl, and Cheryl has some tip HP.
Nice.
Hey.
Additionally, you do notice as this radiant energy slams into this creature, it doesn't look super affected, but it looks like it took the damage as normal,
Okay.
based on your understanding of the radiant damage.
Understandment.
So could have radiant guardian or spirit guardians for less spell levels, but it's okay.
So,
Could have, should have, would
all
have.
done now? Yes?
Yeah, technically I still have my bonus action, but yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure
No, yeah.
before I move on.
Dude,
Sarnorin,
he's
it
like
is
a
your
foot
go.
away from
You're
me.
stunned, but you do have a bonus action. Did you figure out if you wanted to try and do anything?
I can't speak, right?
You, can
You
speak
can't-
faltering.
Yeah, so probably not well enough to cast a spell.
No.
Okay. Taffy?
Yeah, I have something to say. She says,
Yeah, I have something to say.
and
Bitch.
Button says,
Sign a penny.
It's from The Office.
Nice. No, I got it. That was perfectly said.
The Office is a TV show.
Yeah.
Ah.
Do y'all get that reference?
Arsinoe,
Yeah, when
Okay.
he comes
Yeah.
back from his concussion.
you are stunned,
I am
but
stunned.
Nerd.
is there anything that you can do or have figured out that you want to try and do?
No, I haven't figured out. I thought that for some reason I might be.
I thought
We
maybe
might
I need
die
to, but I don't
here.
think I am at all. And
You
I
are-
don't think that set meld changes that at all. I don't think set meld is a thing.
It
Like,
does not.
Can't be. Yeah. So
I always have the urge to put my mouth
Okay.
just
that
into the mic.
Is I guess it.
Headbutt.
Okay. Ren, it is your go. What would you like to do?
Alright. I'm gonna
That's up to you later.
scooch on over. I'm gonna
You would have had advantage. That's the reason I put him on the
Any
side.
of y'all watch the
I want
video
to
I
get
sent
him
in
between
the
me
chat?
and the wall.
Okay.
The video I
Then
sent
I'm
in
gonna
the chat
Eldritch
yesterday?
Blast it.
In the chat.
None of you bitches.
Him between you and the wall. Which wall?
I want
You have to
to
listen to
be
it.
standing there
I
so
sent
that
it
I
for
can
you.
Got it.
push it out the
In
door.
group chat.
I missed it.
None of you bitches.
I see.
It's so good.
Oh, I didn't have sound on.
It's not
I
big
did
enough
watch
to
it.
fit through the door.
I'm gonna punch you.
I didn't have sound on.
Hang on. Just hold. Please hold. Oh wait, that's gonna get us copyright strike.
Thanks.
Oh, I did.
Different. Copyright free music
I was
there.
like, none of these bitches watch.
I forgot. I
I
did actually. Yeah.
Oh, I saw that too.
I didn't.
Just responded.
I know.
I like sent it. I was like, what a flop.
I didn't see it till like 3 hours after you had sent it.
I was just about
I
to
was like,
start
yeah,
my
that's
session
good.
like right at that time. That's why. And so I just happened to see and then I heard
I
the
was
door
like-
shut and I was like, oh, I gotta go to work. Like,
We got a 17, a 20, and a natural 20.
The natural 20 hits.
The 20 doesn't hit us.
Non-natural 20 does not hit.
Okay. Didn't you hit on one?
I had it was above 20. It was 23
It was not a flop.
that he hit with.
It was
Yeah,
in the
I
chat,
should have.
but
I was
not-
about to
not
ask
personally.
because I forgot to double check, but I was about to ask you how far over 20. 23 would have hit, so you're fine. I was like, I'll let him have it.
He also technically had advantage on all of those hits, and I didn't roll it.
I forgot about it
Yeah,
too
I
until
forgot.
after I heard you say it.
Is Rin going right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
He and I were not stunned.
Oh, I was like, how do you go ahead of me? I forgot I was stunned.
19 points of force damage, and
Got it.
I'm going to push it backward,
Or wine.
I think 30
Yeah.
feet. Let me see.
I feel like I could cry at any moment.
How far?
Usually does.
So it was actually
It also
25 that I
forces
rolled.
cries as
That's why
well.
they make it.
10 feet
10 feet.
in a straight
Whatever you
line.
need.
Okay.
It's gonna do it.
So you have effectively shoved it into the doorway.
Just put it in the doorway, Alex.
He right there.
Cheryl looks up.
But in.
How's he through the ceiling?
Dude, we don't know this place.
Oh, can I curse it also?
With a bonus action?
Yes.
Sure.
Beforehand.
Yeah, go for it. Oh,
So-
before? Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that.
What was
I
it?
mean, I watched
Add
it
4 to the
when I was
damage.
running
Okay.
There's a expand on the
So as you slam an Eldritch Blast into it, the first two blasts do make contact, but they basically glance off of its armor. You hit it in that central core that it fired out the last attack from, and that seems to have a really nice effect as it's driven backwards, shoved into the doorway, and its shoulders sort of collide with the stonework as it cracks around the side of this enormous creature.
So the stone cracks.
Yeah.
Not its own. Okay.
Yeah. That said, are you all done?
Yep.
Okay. It is now its turn. And turning
Solar beam.
Just tell me he's like, I remember something. I mean, Venusaur.
Thunder smash!
turning to you, Cheryl.
Yep.
It is going to make 2 attacks on you. With each of its hands, it basically slams into you. It is an automatic hit.
What the hell is this thing?
You take 30 points of force damage
From each or?
from each.
Oh my god.
And you are pushed back 5 feet
How much?
each time.
So 60 total, but 30 each time.
As you are driven backwards,
Thank God for that temp HP.
We're, but that was my question. We're stunned until the end of its turn.
It's this turn. Yeah.
as you are driven backwards, it steps basically back towards you, lumbering, cracking the floor as it steps. Okay. It is now your turn, Cheryl.
Barely made my concentration checks for the
Can
celestial.
I use
Do
Can I use Sentinel? But if that was the end of its turn, then if it steps out, I
but it
could
stepped
do
out
it.
on its turn. Yeah, and then it ended.
Yeah, it's.
I'm confused by the question,
Turn
but
is over.
She doesn't have reactions if she's stunned. So
yeah,
Yeah.
correct. So its turn is over. Now you have a reaction, but it's already moved.
But there's no trigger for the reaction anymore because it's turn.
Because
I see.
Yeah.
I understand now.
Okay. Cheryl, it is your go, friend.
I was actually being okay this time.
It was, but it still had the same energy of bonus action.
I'll show you that.
Cheryl's gonna channel divinity all up into himself.
Do it.
Oh, channel that divinity.
I'm
all
at-
up
I'm at
into
I'm at
8
yourself.
hit points.
Go!
So
I know.
Balls!
I know. He would be at 2 if it weren't for his temp hit points.
Has
the
nice
tip that
eyes.
the thing gave me.
If I go,
It's 55. Yeah.
It could be winking or could be blinking. Hard to tell with just
with
one
only
eye.
a single eye.
Yeah.
okay.
So Cheryl steps back, looking bloody, down on one knee, grabs his
slowly?
his
Oh, shit.
his holy
That was
focus,
ridiculous.
and you see all of his wounds begin to close.
See,
As he,
that's how
not fully healed, but looks a hell of a lot better than he did.
Very nice.
As the celestial steps up again. Would
Okay.
you have flanking on him if Cheryl steps up.
Yeah, I'd give it to you there.
Flanking?
I think that works.
Flanking.
Flanking. Flam flam.
The first one is 20... 24 to hit.
That hits.
And then the second one is a nat 20.
That 20 hits.
Okay.
Yeet.
So the
Don't forget to double your dice, baby.
yeah, the first
Get into
one
my chest. It was weird.
is 4 plus
Has the robot gone
8.
yet?
Yes, it just
Yes.
punched me. That's what
And it
this
was
is.
automatic.
Punched him
hits.
twice.
It
Remember,
just,
it went
it just
boom,
went boom.
Punched him twice.
So
He
are
didn't
we-
roll or anything.
We all
Y'all
got
are unstunned now.
Now you are.
Yeah, we are
not
unstunned.
You do
Correct.
not be stunned.
8 plus 4 is
Which
12.
that's what I was trying to figure
So the
out.
first one
it,
is
like,
12
end of his
radiant,
turn?
and it's gonna
If you
give
can move, 'cause,
Cheryl
like, I could
3
have
temp hit
Sentinel.
points this time.
Action. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a reaction.
And then the second one,
It's a reaction.
of course,
Feels
is
good though, yeah.
10 radiant.
Okay. With the doubled?
I rolled a 1.
Yeah,
on the
I'm
dice,
sorry.
so-
I'm sorry.
And then he's gonna give.
Heal me.
Heal me, baby.
He's gonna give. Yeah, I think Ren's the only one who's really close enough to him.
Are you dying?
He's gonna give Ren 8 temp hit points.
Oh, he
Okay.
doesn't need shit. He's fine.
But he does it at the end of his attack. I could have replaced mine, but if I rolled lower than 3, I'd have been really mad at myself.
It doesn't replace it unless it's higher.
It doesn't if it's higher.
Yeah, that's the way temp hit points work.
Gotcha.
Had to look that up recently.
He would still give it to Ren.
Yeah,
so
you,
you've
you
got
can't get
less.
more.
Well, you can't get less. It replaces the number that you had if it's greater than
I know
what
it
you
doesn't
had.
add. I know it doesn't add.
Yep.
So you have 8 temp hit points. So as he hits, he, and then
Just whose
sparks,
notebook is
and
this?
Cheryl looks even better, and it more sparks onto Ren, and Ren looks even better.
Most likely more.
As you connect
Thank you.
with this creature, you do see it's being affected. Its armor is dented in places where you've connected with it, but it is still standing strong.
Yeah.
It'd still be thick.
Yep. Sarnorin, it is your go.
So, as a bonus action, he'll
Fire.
begin to trace an arcane circle above his own head, and it creates this sort of like purplish, arcane formula above his head that then sort of like shatters, like almost like stars or brightly lit raindrops start to descend on him, and he'll cast Tasha's Otherworldly Guise. And so what happens now is Sarnorin is immune to radiant and necrotic damage.
Hell yeah.
He's immune to the charm condition. Spectral wings appear on my back, giving me a flying speed of 40 feet.
Is that a 5th level?
It's a 6th level. I have +2 bonus to my AC. All my weapons and attacks are magical, and when I
Jeez,
make a weapon
12.
attack, I can use my spellcasting ability modifier instead of strength or dex.
Hell yeah.
This boy's
And
got a
I can
12
attack
AC
twice on my
Got
turn.
it. Okay. So that was your bonus action.
Yeah, that was my bonus action.
The fact that spell is a bonus action is
It's
insane.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because now the fun begins.
Yeah.
You get to
Taffy,
attack
baby.
twice
Yeah.
or 2 actions.
No, I get to take the attack action
Twice.
twice.
Yeah.
When he attack, he do be twice attacking.
So I will firebolt 2 times because I cast a leveled spell for my bonus action.
Okay.
Cantrips, yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. Dex saves?
No, these are to hits.
Attack, yeah.
Fuck, that's a nat 1.
That will not hit. As you fire off the first bolt.
God, how?
That's a 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so 16.
As you fire off these 2 bolts, rapid fire, both of them sort of glance off this golden armor and only seem to leave a small scorch mark where it was once very shiny. It is now not.
Once very shiny.
Once very shiny.
That was hard to say.
Once.
Michael Caine.
That being said, that was totally badass. Do you want to do anything with your movement, or
I mean, how far up is the ceiling?
it's 20 feet up, so,
Okay, so
can't go super high, but
I'll take flight,
okay.
and I'll kind of position myself such that he can't reach me in one hit.
In line with
Like,
everybody
yeah,
else.
he'd have to close to me if he wants to get to me.
If he wants to
And then we kiss
solar
it.
beam.
As he walks by.
So you more or less like want to back up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take a kiss.
So there
Right
you
there,
are.
yeah.
Kia.
Kiss. Now kiss.
And that'll be it for me.
Got it. Okay, Taffy, it's your go.
Yeah, Taffy will position herself to where she can see the creature,
Mm-hmm.
and then she's gonna go kind of like ghostly looking,
Okay.
and then this dot appears on her forehead.
Oh my god.
You see purple shimmering force shoot out of her forehead.
Hell yeah.
I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Solar flare.
Masenko.
21.
Man, that was so beautiful when it rolled.
Okay.
I've got
Can
you
I,
guys.
can I borrow 2d6?
Yeah, go for it.
2d6.
So I cast
Tootie.
Rolotham's
Psychic Lance, yeah. That's a good one.
So it takes half and isn't incapacitated, but I almost had him incapacitated.
Mm-hmm.
Almost
That
had it.
incapacitation effect is
Psychic Lance.
awesome.
Pass.
Yes.
The basis
25
of the
points of psychic
Of the
damage.
basis.
Very nice.
The psychic lance.
As that
Very
purple
nice.
lance flies directly into its eye, you see it like sort of reel back as it blinks rapidly.
Do it make
You
sense?
also have to
stops
roll.
it.
Hey, job.
You hear it like sort of like it groans, but it doesn't appear to be creating words.
Wow, magic.
Oh. I was like, what are
Yeah,
you
I did
doing?
not get that either.
Wow, magic, boys.
Nope.
I don't know which way it works. What side? me
Very
both?
nice. Are you doing anything else?
What do you say?
Does that look
I
like
was trying to do this, and I don't know, I
Yeah.
was just
I mean, it certainly had an effect. It was not
Okay.
more effective than usual, if that's
I'm
what
gonna
you're
use
asking.
2 sorcery
good it
points, and use it to cast Firebolt.
Okay.
Yeah,
Shoot him!
I'm aiming for the eye, and that is a 21 to hit.
That does not hit.
Doesn't?
God.
Both.
Damn.
We've hit on crits and 23 and above so far.
Wait,
22 or 23.
that's 21.
Just the same as Sarnorin's firebolts, it glances off the armor.
What hits?
Crits 23, 25. So it might be 22 AC.
Got
We
it.
don't know yet.
With that, it is now Arsinoe's turn.
yeah.
The long-awaited turn of Arsinoe.
I'm going to fly up, and I'm gonna actually I'm gonna try to basically land on it.
Okay.
And, punch it from up there.
Okay. So you're effectively flying behind it.
Yes,
It's- Yeah.
mhm.
You can just put her on the wall, Sam.
That's a good idea.
I wanted
Yeah.
to try to prop her on the wings.
Yeah.
This-
And I'm gonna try to punch it.
Fun fact, this mini is not that fragile because I used flexible resin finally.
Can I test it?
No. You're the only one not allowed to test
No,
it.
in fact, don't touch it at all.
Actually, it's more brittle. Don't touch it.
It should be fine, though.
Yeah.
Dang. Mine's 21 for the first hit.
That does not hit.
Doesn't hit. Okay.
Is she flanking?
Yeah, you would be flanking. I'd give
Roll
you
that
that.
advantage.
Damn.
It's still a 21.
It's still a 21.
No, it's not. Okay. I'm gonna hit it again.
I mean, it is still
Get advantage.
All right. Okay, that's true. That was 16 plus, and then that's 19 plus 9
That'll hit.
is okay.
How long do I have to
20.
skip HP?
And then I get to use.
Should be until you long rest.
I think it is until you long rest, but let me double check that the spell doesn't say
What you
anything.
looking for?
Where are you? Oh, it's right here. I just can't understand things.
Yeah, just until you long rest.
2 plus 5, 7 points of damage.
Nice.
And I'm going to. If this will scroll down, which I don't think I can.
That's as far as it goes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna spend a key point to stunning strike it.
Okay. It's going to roll a con save.
Probably got a bunch of con because it's a big boy.
I was so.
She be thick.
She be tick.
Weedy soap.
Nat 1. That is a failure.
Wheaties on.
It is stunned. I'm gonna scream that out too.
As you fly up behind it, you try and hit it with the first attack, but you hit it in the back of its armor, and it doesn't feel like it really does anything. And so the eye swivels around to look behind you, sort of like an owl turning its head all the way around, and you just boink, poke it in the eye, and you see it just sort of lock up.
Yeah. And then I used a key point to flurry of blows.
Okay.
Ooh, okay, but I get advantage, which is good. Oh, that's not gonna hit. Okay.
Another 21.
Yeah. And then, natural 20.
Check.
Nice.
Oh, 1! Okay, that's a natural 20.
A nat 20 and a nat 1.
Yes. That was chaotic. I did not appreciate that. Okay.
Double them dice.
8! Yes!
Max
So
damage.
16 plus 5. 21.
21. That misses.
Your damage misses it.
As you continue to lay into this thing, now that it's stunned, it's easier to find those holes in its armor and score critical blows. You actually, as you drive your fist in between the armor, you feel
We all have advantage to hit now, right?
you feel a fleshy skin, like this thing is somewhat humanoid underneath. But you drive your fist in deep and do a lot of damage. It is hurting.
Can I read what the runes say on it?
But it's still up.
You speak Celestial?
Oh, it is.
It more or less just like repeats what is the equivalent in Celestial of law,
Ow.
order.
Please stop.
Wow, that hurts.
It's like casting message on it every time. Please stop.
Yeah.
I have a second question. Do I recognize this thing at all?
Make a.
Oh my god, it's Dave.
It's all him. Oh shit, stop attacking him.
It's
Make
my
it-
third eye.
Your choice. History or Arcana.
Or the combination Hist Arcana, where you take the highest and you use that one. It's exactly the same.
I'll do
Just
history.
advantage.
Well, no, it's the same. Because you just roll once. It doesn't take the
7.
high.
Never seen anything like this before in your life. It appears to have some
Really
sort of
chaotic dice.
like upper planes connection, maybe. Just because of the fact that it does radiant damage, it has little wings. It's wearing golden armor and has
Bonus.
celestial all over its armor.
Okay.
So
Some of the bonus
And then
stuff.
I'm gonna, I'm just not gonna be like actually like on it anymore. So I'm just gonna be like flying up, like just like a little bit above it. just
Okay.
For whenever other people.
How much
you know.
attack us?
Got it.
Attack us first.
So,
okay. With that, it is now Ren's turn.
I'll ask, do we want him out of the room?
it's yours.
Okay.
The celestial
I
can
will
also
answer
answer.
when I
The
need
celestial
to.
understands common. My celestial.
Mhm.
So I don't know if he has any insight, but I would be like, I don't know.
Do we care if it's out of the room?
What?
What's behind it? In the room? That's
In the
behind
room
it?
where it came from, you see a curving hallway that leads off to the left from
Do
your
we care
perspective.
about it being back there? How far is behind it?
That would be about 20 feet.
Cool. I will Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
This doesn't make any
It is stunned.
Yes, I'm aware.
BT dub.
So 28, 16, 18. So I'll reroll
Why 3 dice?
Yeah, I'm so confused.
because I have 3
3
hits.
8
rays.
Eldritch Blast.
3 blasts.
They're all advantaged.
Yes, they are.
That's why he's rolling twice.
24. Oh, this doesn't make any sense, does it?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, you just fucked yourself.
Roll 2 dice 3
Just
times.
do it over.
Roll 2 dice 3 times.
2 dice this time.
Miss. Miss. That should hit.
Yeah. That's what I said.
That'll hit.
Your cheeks.
Plus 9. 11.
Damage.
No. 12.
Okay.
Can't do math.
Really bad, Sam.
Did you add your
I just helped you.
curse or hex? Or
Yes, it's 5 plus 4, which is 9.
got it.
No.
Okay.
Are you okay?
And is it driven back?
3.3s. That's messing you up.
What?
Is it pushed back?
10 feet.
10 feet. So as you land one of the 3 Eldritch Blasts, just the same as last time, 2 of them go wide, but that third proton torpedo goes straight into the exhaust port in the center of its chest as it's driven back. And let me grab that hallway.
It blows up
Yeah.
like the Death Star.
We won. We did it, guys.
Like the death star.
Thank you, Sam. You knew what I was doing.
You're welcome.
I hate you guys.
What did I do?
It's just.
Attack of opportunity.
Wedged in.
It has to move on its own. I know.
It does fit.
It's gonna lead back to the door.
All right. So he is just on the other side of the door now. Still stunned. It is now his turn.
It's gonna go whoop over there.
He do not have any bonus actions.
Thought he-
So,
doesn't he just end his turn and then be unstunned?
yep.
We can go.
No,
That's
he
what he
needs to
doing.
be unstunned at the end of her
We
turn.
just close the door.
Oh. No, I thought it was at the end. When does he get unstunned?
Unstunned
Cheryl.
at her turn.
Oh, at the end of my turn.
It is now your go.
Cheryl would call out to his celestial. Great defender of Osiris, do you know what this being is? It speaks celestial and then all of the same language that I speak.
It's
So-
Daryl.
That's Dave.
It speaks back in common. It appears to be a merit, but it does not act on behalf of the upper planes.
We good to kill it, boys!
Look like Merritt's back on the menu, boys.
Dude, I can't do
my
anything
gosh.
on my own.
This information merits a victory.
Oh, go. And that's it, guys. Thanks for showing up today. See you guys next time. Make some chaos or something like that. Roll it.
Beans.
Beans. I'm gonna channel my divinity again. And
Channel
I'm
Divinity,
gonna put
defeat Merit.
20 into myself,
That was a really immersive experience.
Bum, bum, bum.
20 into... No, you only took 10 into Arsinoe.
Looks like a mirror.
So you get healed 10, Becca.
Oh yeah.
That
Don't
leaves
actually
me
breathe that in, Sam.
10 and
10?
15.
Thank you.
You didn't give me any?
Nope.
Fuck you.
That was
I'm
healing.
almost
or
back
10?
at full hit
Yeah.
points.
I feel like
Healing?
15
Really good.
healing,
Okay.
yeah.
Just making sure it wasn't 10.
And then Cheryl's gonna hide behind the wall.
All right.
And then the Celestial's turn. Can it reach him through the door, or can it
Yeah, it
get through
can.
the door and hit
It
him?
can. Yeah.
So she was on top of it. Is she still on top of it?
She flew off and was hovering next to it, so
Advantage?
no.
No,
You
okay.
would not have that.
Advantage?
Do ranged attacks have advantage?
Only really
Oh, it's stunned, so I do have advantage.
Well,
Oh, correct.
Everyone has advantage.
Doesn't matter if it's flanked or not. Oh, almost a nat 20, so it's 19 plus 7 is 26.
Okay.
And then the second one is a miss. It's a 20 exactly.
Okay.
So for the first one, ooh, that's a 10 plus. What is it? It's 8. So 18 radiant damage,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's gonna give 3 temp hit points to Arsinoe because she's. Oh yeah, 3
she's
damage. He gives it to someone, and you're the only one in.
I'm at max hit point.
No, 3 temp hit points.
3 tip hit
Three
points.
temp hit
temple.
points.
Oh.
Good God.
And that's the end of its turn.
All right. Sarnorin, it is your go, friend.
Skiddly boop bop.
All right. I'm gonna fly to get within line of sight
Okay.
and try to cast Ray of Sickness on it.
All right. What is that for him?
Throw up out of your
That is a
eyeball.
roll to hit for me.
Got it.
15 club.
Throw up out of your eyeball.
28.
That'll hit.
That is 35 poison damage.
Whew.
That's all you.
It does not appear to have any effect.
Glad I burned a 5th level on that.
Cool.
What is that?
Ray of
Fucking
sickness.
firebolt. We get 2 of those rolls, thank God. Doesn't matter. All right, gotta go back to where I was and end my turn.
Sorry, man. I was stoked for you, and then I saw the immunity.
But now we know.
Poison do be a bitch like that sometimes. Taffy, what you doing?
Like, do I even have a shot at him, or is old boy?
Yeah, you
blocking?
can
Do poison damage.
you can do it.
Okay.
You can do it.
Why are you doing that?
You can.
Can I? No.
Can I? You have done this yourself.
Honestly, it's the same as playing with Mike. Like that's what that would be the equivalent
What?
of. That energy that just happened.
I don't know what's happening.
Just
Okay.
goofy as fuck brother energy.
Is that a?
Wisdom
Yeah.
save.
Yep.
It's bro energy.
For energy.
Bro energy.
Uh, 28.
I've had a crazy 2 days.
He's been inhaling the
The
smoke out of this
Yeah,
and
I
shit.
can't remember what it's called.
Smoke. Fog.
21
Clouds.
divided
An
by
alien
2.
over there.
Okay, so 10.
10.
What type of damage?
Psychic.
Got it.
Did I divide your last damage by 2?
Yeah, I think so.
You guys are all like 6-year-olds.
What happened?
I
You
know,
missed
I
by
know.
2?
Big kindergarten.
I'm pretty sure you did,
going on.
I got
No.
it. That's weird.
because it was lower than it. I would have thought.
What-
I remember.
Those
Do?
are D6s. I don't think
She
I
she rolled a
have
21
Christ, man.
to hit
Yeah,
last time.
yeah.
Is that
No,
what
no,
you're
no,
asking?
no,
Oh.
the damage to hit. I don't think I have that.
It doesn't matter.
Something touch you.
I should have caught it if you
Items
didn't.
defy each other.
So now I'm concentrating. And then I'll use another 2. Does it look like that affected him at all?
Yeah. As it is motionless and somewhat defenseless, you focus your mind on its central eyeball, and you see a bit of arcane energy stab into it as it is still stunned, but it sort of shudders.
You also need to roll for wild magic to
Yep.
see if it activates, and then I'll
Does not activate.
use 2
Gosh darn
sorcery points to cast Firebolt again.
Okay,
26 to hit.
that will hit.
Boss his head!
What did you say?
Alex knows.
What are you talking about?
No?
I
I was like, you know.
I'm just messing with you.
11 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And then I'll use my thing to activate wild magic.
Okay. As the firebolt slams into it, you focus on its eye, now seeing that is sort of a weak point for it. The fire doesn't do quite what you'd expect to an eyeball, but it does definitely hurt it.
Does it give off a weird smell?
Does
Like
it
we're all
need
like,
Does it
oh.
need eye drops now?
Yeah. You see like the veins sort of like kind of popping out.
Dang.
That
It's
is
bloodshot
how I-
eyes now. It's gonna go home to its mama Merritt and
Mom Merritt.
It's gonna be like, what have you been doing?
I cast magic missiles as a 5th level spell.
Okay.
Pew pew! Those just hit, right? They
Yes,
don't.
Yeah.
you just hit.
Roll some d4s.
It's a lot of D4, right?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Uh,
I don't know, she's looking
6 or
you
7,
want
I
some
think.
more? You need some more?
As 5th
More
level?
than that.
It's
Oh, it would be.
3 glowing darts.
Yeah, and you get an
Whenever
extra.
A spell slot of 2nd or higher, it creates 1 more. So
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's 2 plus the spell
5.
level.
So it's 7.
it's 3 plus the spell level.
What's
2
up?
because
I need
1
3.
starts at 3. 2 makes it 4, so it's 2.
1 starts at 3, 4 starts at 1, 6
shut
starts
up.
at 17.
Jesus Christ.
Shut up.
Hey, if you guys like the math talk,
Did you see the voice?
Subscribe.
I saw it. I didn't read it.
You should.
Okay, I'll do it.
There's only one side
that's
it
one-
ends on.
It's one of the failed dice that I made.
Literally can only land on that side.
No,
Nope.
you laid on
Oh.
that. That's right.
That is 22 points of force damage.
Hell yeah.
How many?
22.
Pew pew.
That misses.
As you channel your arcane energy into the bracer, still strapped strong to your wrist, the magic begins to spiral out of control, and wayward bolts of arcane energy fly off, whizzing towards the Merit and striking it in the chest.
Wild magic.
Put this on your head.
Yeah. Wild magic.
Arsinoe, it is your go.
That's my failed dice.
It's a little hat for Cheryl.
Oh, we kidding me.
It's still there.
Things stay so long on Sam's head. Kills me.
I love this.
I'm gonna fly
running a
down.
show. We should have a common.
Fly down.
Every session,
fly
I'm gonna have
in.
one more thing
Okay.
on.
Punch it.
Sounds good.
The rain.
Will it take? That should be one of the shorts that Alex makes on the YouTube channel.
It's just you, and you just put things in your head. You do
It's just
that.
5 second videos of Sam going.
Will it
"All right,
stay?
It's done."
That's permanent now.
Yeah,
That's there.
Oh yeah, 19.
it's gonna grow into my body.
Okay, 19 plus 9.
Okay, that'll hit.
Yeah,
Well,
That was
I wanted-
why she rolled
I wanted
twice.
to get closer to the other door.
Okay.
To this one,
Oh, dude,
The one
8
that's
again.
closed.
like here.
Yeah, and like start peeking through it.
Okay.
13 points.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
As you strike it with that first attack, it actually drops to a knee. You hear it.
And I will stunning strike it
Okay.
again, just in case.
Just in case.
Roll the thing.
I forgot I have to do something.
Yes.
15.
Oh, it doesn't make it.
LOL. Nerd.
Stunned again, bitch.
Rolled like
entire
35 on
round.
my saves.
You almost killed Cheryl.
Okay, that doesn't hit.
Does your hand
But then,
It says pin 15.
yeah, pin 15.
Yeah.
But
Stanley Stream.
I would also like to ask it before I hit it again.
May I have you?
Who do you work for?
What master do you
Who
serve?
do
What
you
am I supposed to
work
say?
for?
Jesus Christ.
Who does number 2?
Jesus Christ, what are you from Earth? I'm not from Earth, I'm from Oklahoma.
Make a persuasion check for me real quick.
Are you
A what
asking in
check?
Celestial?
I'll say intimidation actually because you're kind of beating him down.
Sure.
Who do you work for?
Why do you want to kill me?
Hey, Alex, the left side of the starting
9.
pad went out.
Is it?
Okay.
Just fucking took it on top of his head.
I never know.
What's happening?
It's like
Is
you
it a
have
6
in
or the
exact.
It's at the bottom. The dot is at
Yeah,
the
dot's
bottom.
at the bottom.
Okay, so it's a 6.
Okay,
Yes.
never mind. I'm dumb.
Goodness gracious.
Don't listen
That's
to
why
me.
he has the
Total.
duck's hat.
Total, it's a 9.
Okay.
Either way.
So,
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
It just stares directly at you. You get the sense that it heard you, but is choosing not to respond.
That's
does
cool.
it blink in more celestial?
Okay.
More celestial.
I'll spend another key point and flurry of blows of it. It's nope. 17 plus 9.
How do you want to do this?
My magic missiles had one.
It had one left. Well,
What?
she did 13 to it. It had 14, so.
I had to spend a key point for this bitch. Oh, I guess I didn't have
Take
to be
its
key point,
eye.
but I did.
Take
No,
its
you don't.
So it
eye.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, you might as well take its eye at this point.
Yeah,
This
I
is like
guess
the
I'll
only
take its
opportunity you'll
eye.
ever get to take its say
Yeah, I
something's
totally. I actually like. I really do want its eye. Yeah. I'm just
Okay.
gonna like, like all the little connections off of it, and then be like,
As it drops to a knee and continues staring at you, you just like break eye contact with it and karate chop each of the little tendrils holding its eye together. As the eye falls to the ground, you catch it in 3-point land and it
"Gotcha, baby."
hits the ground behind you. As all of you are now out of initiative.
How do you expect to interrogate it when you stole its eye?
Okay.
I would like.
Wasn't gonna
I would like to
interrogate
ask
it.
my
I just wanted to
celestial.
know.
Pardon me, but do you know what happened to your brother and
Your
the
brother
young
in
the
Christ?
young tiefling that he was supposed to rescue? Because at the end of the last session, I had my celestial fly towards Locust to save him as the island was falling. It might have even been this same celestial. I just don't know.
I gained 16 hit points
It doesn't say that it is or isn't.
Okay.
because it was cursed.
He is safe.
Thank you.
I would like to try to inspect this door and see if I can tell where it's going, or if I could open it.
Okay. Looking down the hallway of this door, it appears to be. You can open it by like pulling a chain on the wall, so it's not locked by any means. But it's basically a hallway that bends around to the right.
Okay.
I didn't know if
I
it was
don't have the
whole thing
rest
was
of it
gonna
right
lift
now.
up.
I think
Oh.
that. Wait, Ben's this way? Or the other way?
Her right.
Okay. This is my question to you, Alex. Does this feel like what the two pillars looked like on the outside? Like whenever you said there were like two, not pillars. I know I have the wrong word. I think columns or something or whatever.
Make a investigation check.
Not much. 9.
Based on the fact that you guys were just in a room where gravity shifted, exited a door that would have technically been upside down compared to where you were before, and now you're standing on the ground with gravity, you have no concept of where you are in relation to those chimneys.
Makes sense. If I continue walking over here, does it lead to that door?
It does not. As you move around the corner, you see yet another room. Again, with a door on the far side of it. This appears to make a perception check for me.
While she's doing that, I want to ask the Celestial if he knows where we are.
Non-natural 20. That's a good question.
Yeah. I've been calling it "Oh Great Defender of Osiris."
So first, with you said natural 20?
Non-natural.
Non-natural 20. Looking into the room, you can see that this
said Cheryl?
appears to have been some sort of a staging area, or maybe an antechamber for the creature that you just fought.
Gerald.
There is a fair amount of guts splattered across the wall and the floor, and there is a door on the opposite side that leads to yet another hallway.
You know, if I go into the other hallway, does it also lead to a room?
Moving down the other hallway, veering to the right, you actually see that it leads to a long bridge.
Like an outdoor bridge?
Yeah. Well, it's not outdoors, but it's there's a long bridge that leads to a set of double doors on the opposite side. And it is affixed in the center of a cylindrical room that extends quite far upwards. And what had you asked?
If he knows where we are, what this place is.
I am unfamiliar with this place, but it appears to be a pocket dimension on the edge of the astral sea.
What is a pocket dimension?
Basically just like a small mini plane.
Yeah.
Like a little
Our
Mhm.
our bag of holding is like a pocket dimension.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it could have been
Oh,
man-made.
okay.
It could have, yeah. It's not as powerful as a regular
It's gonna be merit made.
elf-made.
I asked Sarnorin to investigate the
That's it.
celestial's
No.
body.
No, that's it.
Okay. Make a and what are you looking for specifically? Anything? Just
I
trying
don't
to
know,
see.
anything of note or of use.
Okay. Make an investigation check for me.
14.
Okay.
Rolled a 5.
You are able to at least pull off most of its golden plated armor. By your estimate, this will likely fetch a pretty high price if you can find a seller.
No way, I'm
Um,
trying to-
In the worst case, you could probably melt it down and use it for gold. Again, your best estimation is that this would be maybe 400 or 500 gold pieces worth.
Cheryl, can you carry it?
Yeah. Distribute
Yeah,
that.
I was gonna say, well,
I can do that. I
Add
have,
your
I have,
timing
I have.
here.
Oh, I have the carry
And-
capacity of a large
Yeah.
creature, even though I'm a
And
medium
your
that.
creature.
creature.
And don't forget that Arsinoe does have this thing's eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, just
Is it still moving? Does it look like it's looking around?
It is not. It is dead.
I probably would have dropped it by now. So looking at me.
So,
Does she see Sauron when she touches it?
Fool of a took.
So which room are we going in?
very sloppy paint
So yeah,
job
I'm
last
gonna
minute.
let y'all know what's over here.
And I'd let y'all know it's on the
And
other
so it's just a
side.
bridge to another door.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Everyone's talking at once.
No,
What's
no, I was
happening?
asking Morgan. Sorry.
No, we were. I was just telling the group that I let them know what's happening here.
And I told them that there's a bridge to another door on this side.
Okay.
I mean, should we do what we've been doing, which is just like open?
Well, that one's got
One at a
dead
time?
bodies,
Yeah, it does.
so I think we should be careful.
Maybe the Celestials what killed him though, because he came from that room.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
But then that
there's-
makes me think too.
What was the
Is
thing
the other area where the Celestial's been held,
What is that thing
or were they sent?
that came in before him? What did it look like?
Make
A little pincer thing.
it definitely looked either devilish or demonic by your estimation. If you'd like to make a
Tried it last week.
let's say nature check to see if you can figure that out.
Can I investigate these bodies too? Like, are they like people bodies, or are they like creature bodies?
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
Natures.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's top heavy.
I need a flat part.
20.
Okay. With that roll, you can
It
tell
wants
that
to,
none
it's
of
just-
this would be
it's too
found
wide.
typically on the material plane. These are the remains of demons born or residing in the astral sea.
24.
Okay.
24.
Swap your fingers.
I could have done that.
24.
It's like the cucumber.
24.
That's what you just did. Yes.
The parts, the remains in these rooms are all of various different creatures, but all of them fiends.
All of them.
All of them demons, more specifically. You can tell with your 24.
Kind of makes me think they're supposed to be here. But
I let Jude know that you took an eye. He's very proud.
Thanks, Jude. So I have 2 eyes now because I have a colottal eye.
Oh,
still.
that's right.
Of the eye monster.
Yeah.
2 eyes down, only 1 to go.
Only just one more. Then I'll have 3 chairs.
The
That's what I was
trifecta.
referencing.
So I missed it. The stuff in this room looks like the bugs.
Yeah, well, they're a various make
Yeah.
and manner, but they are all demons.
So
Like Abyss demon.
Yes.
Specifically demons.
Is this door still
Are there
closed?
any abyssal writings anywhere?
You don't see any now.
What over there?
Make a.
That's
I mean,
you, Alex.
I was about to say, like, if you want to look, you can, but just like
let's
to the naked eye, you
let's
don't
just
see
go
any.
check out that room then.
Yeah, I was.
It seems safer than the bridge for now.
Is this one open already, or is it closed?
It is currently closed, but you can open it again, just like the others. There's a chain next to it.
Is there a door
I'm
in the
gonna look
hallway
through it.
too?
Yeah, but it's open.
Oh.
Sorry.
I like these little doors that open and close.
Yeah, it's nice,
Yeah,
right?
they're cool. The slidey uppy ones
Yeah,
are cool.
I like it.
This idea piece.
Yeah, the slidey uppy.
I'm gonna look through it first, Alex.
Okay. Looking through it, you see a.
I'm looking through the gate. You can't push me through that.
So I actually
Dimension
don't.
door through it.
Yeah.
We're gonna theater of the mind this one because I don't have this part built out yet. But basically, on the opposite side of this door, you see a wall, and there are doorways,
You
both of them
expected
open
us to
here
die.
and there. I actually didn't expect you guys to get quite this far this session. That's fine.
So we should have spent more time on the doors, is what you're saying.
I thought the merit was going to pose more of a threat,
Yeah.
which is always the case. But he was a little beaten down. I
One-
mean, he was
one
hurt.
Yeah, no, his like actual fucking hits were insane.
Yeah, he almost killed me.
Yeah,
Thanks for the sub,
He, like,
Jude.
I was really close.
Full merit, like not a watered down one, does like double.
Damn.
I'd have been, I'd have been dead.
Anyway,
Okay, we can open the lever and I'll walk through there.
okay. So you're basically in a hallway with an open doorway here and a closed doorway there.
What's in the open doorway?
Looking out the open doorway, you actually see a small ledge that falls into the astral sea. It's more or less a dead end, except for about 20 feet off. There is another ledge leading connected to a door that is affixed to a separate structure. It appears that this at one point was a room that sort of collapsed.
Oh, okay.
Like the
I will
ceiling
let-
got really low?
No, not quite like that.
Okay.
The floor got really high.
Yeah. by your perspective.
Oh, we are upside down.
Are you?
Or did we start upside?
I mean, we were. I don't know if we still are.
What is right side up?
Who knows?
There are no
I'm gonna ask the
Damn
celestial. Do you know how we might get out of this pocket dimension?
Like a dried banishment.
Yes. You can only do it once now.
Haven't
True.
used this one.
I didn't know.
I do not know. This place appears to have altered the fabrics of reality itself.
Oh fuck.
I'll show everybody that we could go in the astral sea. Right there.
Go ahead, that.
We could go in the astral sea. It's right there.
Is the other side a closed door?
On the other side, it is a closed
Let's
door.
open
Yes.
that
And
door.
not like one of these gate
Or
doors, right?
We
Like an
could
actual...
take a short rest.
No, it's a gate door,
Oh,
just
okay.
like
And
see through.
I'll try to meditate and talk to
No,
and
let's
see if
let's
I
open
can.
this other door.
Yeah. Open it.
Open the door.
I want
Never
to just
mind.
look through it because it's a gate.
Which
right?
door?
The closed
closed
one. I want to
one.
look through the gate.
The door that
The
Gate.
one that's over here.
Close.
Okay.
That's close.
Looking through it, you can see that it connects with the same hallway that.
So
Yeah.
we got to go to the bridge.
Thought so.
Or jump into the sea.
Jump
No, like
across.
No,
So that
no,
hallway
no,
had
this-
two bridges,
this goes
two
here.
doors?
That's what he's saying.
It does now.
Okay. So now we have to go to the bridge.
Or we could jump across the... I forgot that there was
mean
an
the bridge?
across.
Mm-hmm.
This goes to the bridge.
Oh, okay. I thought he was saying this connects to that.
I think Alex changed things.
I built some of this before I like printed and painted it,
Okay.
and that's as far as I got.
Okay.
So yeah, it connects.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Makes sense.
So we can jump across to the other side of this room where the astral sea has like broken it. Or we can go to the bridge.
Let's just go to the bridge.
Oh, it's broken in here. I thought it was broken there.
It's broken here,
Yeah, it's broken here.
Yeah, that's
so
what I'm
this is
saying.
connected.
Yeah.
Okay.
but you have access either way.
I'm going around to the bridge.
Yeah, let's go to the
Can
bridge. I was
we-
just saying the only two options are...
I don't trust this room to not like fall apart.
Can we?
so.
So if we take an item
neither.
and like just a fucking coin or whatever and toss it over the edge, what happens to it?
Of what?
The astral
Into
sea.
the astral sea.
Interesting, you might ask. As you flip the coin over, you see it descend until it's just almost out of vision, and then it blinks away. As you try to figure out what happened to it, it whizzes by your head again, and then gets to the bottom and blinks away. And you look up and see that it's actually in infinite free fall.
Oh, shit.
My coin back.
Is it speeding up?
It reaches terminal velocity.
Okay, so this is what we do.
No.
Let's go to the bridge.
I know where this goes.
We go to the bridge.
I was gonna just get energy.
Infinite power.
It's like plugging a electrical
Outlet into itself.
cord into itself.
Infinite power.
Okay, I'm going to the bridge,
Okay.
and then I'll go to
Bridge.
the door to the end.
But it do fall.
If you don't have this planned out, feel free to just.
I do.
Okay.
I actually have those pieces. I just didn't bring them in the room, so
Okay.
I might.
Go get 'em?
No,
to the
no, it's
bridge.
fine.
Yeah, it's fine. So I'm gonna go to the door at the end of the bridge.
Okay.
And is it like a gate that I can see through?
It is a large double door.
Okay.
And as you try and peer through it or interact with it, you can tell quite easily that it is locked and barred from the other side.
When I open this door, it's gonna be where we started. Watch.
What's locked, I think he said, huh?
Locked
Mhm.
and barred from the other side. Okay, then
I
I
cast unbarred door. New spell that I just got.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's unbarn door.
Dang it.
Dang it. You may add or subtract a letter from a spell.
I mean, we can all fly across. My celestial can get me, and someone can get Unam, and we can go across the sea. If this
Yeah,
door
we
is
can
Interesting.
do
locked,
that.
He'll just get all of us.
he might be able to get all of us. I don't know.
Well, I mean, like one at a
Make
time.
it-
Yeah.
Everybody, jump on the celestial.
Yeah.
Whee! Get him, Dave.
It's-
Something
it-
really fucking serious is
Can I-
happening, and we're just taking piggyback rides.
we.
I want to try to unlock the door.
Okay.
Yeah. We can run across this thing.
Make a check with your thieves' tools.
What do I roll? Sleight of hand?
It would be proficiency with your thieves' tools plus your dex modifier. So proficiency bonus plus dex.
Not.
Nice.
Let's get it.
As you tinker with the inner workings of this door, you can tell that the lock is quite well made, but it is no match for your chaotic little self. As you affix the tumblers just right, you hear the telltale clunk of the lock open, but it is very loud. Louder than you would have expected. So loud, in fact, that you actually see dust shaken off of the surrounding walls. Make a perception check for me.
Wait, did we cross this bridge already?
Nah,
Yeah,
This
it's
is over. We're
Just a-
over here.
it's a 40-foot long bridge.
Is it? Oh.
And there's a door at the end.
Yeah.
Got it. What's under the bridge?
Uh,
The astral sea.
yeah.
And the coin actually fell down.
So we're not weightless.
No.
We're not upside down.
Well,
Breathe.
okay.
It goes down.
Relative. We're right side up.
Or is the bridge upside?
You see out of the corner of your eye, your peripheral, that this noise may have attracted some unwanted attention.
Where's it
Timothy.
coming from?
Approaching from above you, there are several demonic creatures. Some of them, like the one you saw earlier with the mandibles. Some of them frog-like with crazy beady eyes and a long tongue with a lash at the end of it. They descend upon you, the five of you and Unam
Can I take a reaction?
And celestial Dave.
Thought we were across the bridge.
and Celestial Dave.
On the door right now.
And as you're thrown into combat yet again, that is where we will end our session for
I
tonight.
want to start it with a reaction.
I think you rolled high enough with perception that we can do that.
Can I?
Just remember it for next time.
Make a note.
Write it down.
Cool. You guys
Yikes.
did some stuff.
Sarnorin and I want to double check something. Was this to get to the bridge, or was this we already walked across the bridge?
We
that
had to
door.
go back in there and we go.
We
over
already
here.
walked across the bridge, and I unlocked the door at the end of it.
Okay, that's
Correct.
What I thought. We
Yep.
were just confirming. Okay.
Yeah. I honestly did not think you guys were going to get further than what I built out. I have all the pieces for it. I just haven't finished painting it yet. So that'll be for next time.
Next time
Next.
on
Which did you say?
Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
Tell you what happened this
Not a
time.
sponsor.
So, everyone on YouTube and Twitch, thanks for watching this super crazy session with puzzles, emotional context, some crazy combat, and it's only going to get crazier from here. Got some really cool stuff planned next time. So, make sure you check us out next week, Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. And until then, go out there and make some chaos.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.